How's everyone going? Doing. How's everyone going with the doing? I do wonder.
Nice jump,
Where the fuck is Riley?
Che Grumpy
Riley
Bob
was
just
coming.
resubed for 70 months.
Nice jump, Alistair.
PLEV-basso just resubed for 63 months, 63 years.
I've talked about the compendium a bit, and I am without sympathy for people who are unhappy. Genuinely. I have no sympathy. None. Couldn't muster less sympathy if I tried. This compendium's rubbish, is what you asked for, collectively. All the years of whinging.
Five seconds remaining.
Yeah, I'm sure you did like last year's, but were you one of those people that was saying things like, oh, they only give a shit at TI because it's worth money? If you weren't, fair enough, but a lot of people were.
Remaining.
Oh, the prize pool for TI is too big, it skews Dota towards one tournament.
5 seconds.
Oh, they do nothing all year, and then only when the TI comes around they make all this money. Same old arguments, time after time after time. Well, now you've got what you wanted. Now you have no compendium that's in any way comparable to the previous compendiums, but
10 seconds
stuff
remaining.
the rest of the year. So congrats.
5 seconds remaining.
I don't give a shit. I'm perfectly happy either way. I play Dota pretty much every day, or watch it, or cast it, and have done for about 10 years. So quite honestly, if there was no compendium, I would still be doing this. The compendium is a bonus for me. And the problem is, that is the same position of most people that play Dota. They like hats, but they really don't give a shit about Pro Dota. If they did,
5 seconds remaining.
every single Dota tournament would have a comparable number of viewers as it does people that play Dota, and it doesn't. There are people that just watch and don't really play, but there are an awful lot of people that just play and do not follow the pro scene. They just don't care. They might watch some highlight vids, but they're not watching it live. You know, you get the grand final of a major going on, maybe it's got 90, 100,000 viewers. There will also be an awful lot of people at that time playing Dota who are not watching. So there you go. Pro Dota
what's up?
as a thing. Riley's talking of Pro Dota. Here comes one of my co-commentators this evening. Do you know why Plague isn't joining us? I can tell you if you don't.
Oh, can I guess?
Yes.
He's too busy firing his butler.
It's
Gotta
a
get a new one.
very good guess, and then any other situation, I would give you points on the board for that. But it is because he is the Wogan's
of course
Wizards coach.
he's drafting.
So
yeah.
he is in the draft as we speak, young Riley.
He might he's very good at multitasking. Might also be firing
10
his
seconds
butler.
He
remaining.
could also be giving the old butler
Yes.
firing a try for the
5
100th
seconds
time.
remaining.
Yeah, I forgot that he's. We're gonna get a biased cast.
Yeah. Well, no,
Dire
because
team back.
it's not so much biased. I mean, yes, he does want them to win, but you'll also hear the pure rage
Yeah,
of an impotent leader who cannot actually be there to tell his team what to do. And he's like, Wogan, what are you doing? Oh my god! Ah!
I've heard the lads don't listen. I mean, I know the lads don't listen very well,
don't
but I've heard
seconds
in
remaining.
particular these lads are tough to coach.
They are.
5
Riley is
seconds
not
remaining.
the guest caster this week. There is a guest caster on Friday. Looking forward to it. But Riley is a guest caster and a welcome one, but he's not the one I announced because I didn't know
Pleasure.
he was going to be casting until just before we went live.
It's because Ashwin is too busy playing Minecraft.
He said he wasn't
Not
feeling
interested.
very well.
Well, he lied to you. Sorry, but he lied to you. He's just playing Minecraft.
I'm shocked.
He might also not be feeling well, but he didn't say that to me. And I happen to know that he's playing Minecraft, so
Radiant team back.
you never know. Maybe he's also not feeling well.
Oh, I
Shout out
forgot to
to-
turn on
shout
my
out to
audio.
Hunter.
Hold on. I haven't turned on my audio for any of these
Radiant
games.
team pick.
Yeah, I guess I'd better do the same.
I mean, honestly, who's watching in the fucking client? I've said it before.
Nobody watches in the client. Is it open mic on both party team?
No, so you just go open mic on team and mute co-broadcasters and you're
Yeah,
away
yeah,
with
yeah.
it.
10 seconds
Cool.
remaining.
Well, they got the witch doctor they wanted, but
5
Wogan got the PA,
seconds
and we saw yesterday, young Riley, that if you get PA, you pick PA. And let's see if Mancaf can figure out how to beat PA. Yesterday, I can't remember who was in the game. I think it was Jeff versus James. Could be wrong. It was James versus someone, I think. Anyway, whatever the second game was yesterday that
I
we
will
cast, it was a
Shortly
cracker.
let you know.
All right,
Is
it was a cracker.
Jeff and Too Hot for Dota?
I think it might have been, yeah. They had the PA, and I think Jeff, which has that's the team with what's his name on it as their carry. What's his fucking name?
Is it potentially James and
The Billionaires.
was it the
No, that was
Billionaires?
game one, I thought. I thought Jeff
did
versus
have a
Too Hot for
PA.
Dota was second. I could be wrong. But was it the first? Either way, fuck it. I don't give a shit. What happened was they picked
There's some
PA
PAs, yeah.
first, and the counter pick the other team came up with was Spectre. And Plague was like, this is the worst possible supposed counter. This is the worst matchup in
Dire
Dota.
team
That was his opinion.
Was it Kulama?
Yeah, so the reason
Yeah, so it
is
was James.
the
and
PA
Billionaires.
has a break built into her hero with Shard
Yeah.
that is on a super low cooldown, especially once she gets Ags. Eagle picked Spectre, and they lost. It was a bad pick.
10 seconds
It seems like
remaining.
it was a pretty close game. There was.
It was a
looking at the
great
graph
game.
here.
It was a great game.
5 seconds remaining.
But the game that was really close was Troll. That was Troll versus TA was essentially the big showdown.
Dire team
That would have been.
That was some game. That was James versus, I think. Oh wait, who the fuck does Ben play for?
I'm just having a look now. It
Mad
looks like
Max
the-
Molds, I am going to ignore you because I don't know if you're an Immortal player.
10 seconds
Plague
remaining.
said it was. I trust him. And the break duration doesn't need to be
5
long
seconds
because she can
remaining.
break you and get on top of you and blow you the fuck up. So it's kind of over. Yeah,
So-
Ben is too hot for Dota. So Ben
Yeah,
went.
Too Hot for Dota, Jeff.
Ben went Zeus, a bad hero,
Radiant
did nothing
team
all game. They had a troll. Kara was playing troll. It was almost impossible for them to sort of
Oh wow!
lose
They
this
lost
game.
all game.
Yeah, they lost
Except-
all game. But then right at the end they pulled it back. Every time.
Except
Like
they
they gave up megas. This was a
10
mega creeps
seconds
comeback,
remaining.
Riley. It was
That's
fucking
cool.
ridiculous, dude. It was ridiculous.
5
And yes, Wogan was
seconds
standing
remaining.
in. He was playing Sven in that game.
You start to think once Wogan stands in for someone, maybe he didn't really want Goon to do very well. You know,
I think
He's
he
got
just wants to
some,
play Dotes, brother. I don't think he
I think
cares.
he does.
Dire
I don't
team
think he
pick.
Plague said at the start, there is no way Troll loses this game. Troll just needs these two items and they're away with it. And the Troll didn't take the right 25 talent, wouldn't
Nice
wouldn't
jump,
get the
Alistair.
shard.
Fletch
It was
metti just
awful, and Plague was
resubed
just
for
grinding his
22
teeth.
months.
10 seconds.
They did come out with it in the end. An 83-minute
5
game.
Yeah, it
Holy
was
shit, bro.
amazing. It was worth it though. It was very tense. There was long periods where all that was happening was TA was just clicking buildings, and the entire team was just standing there watching her do it. And once the troll and the slaughter went in, they fucking rinsed them, but they were super cautious. The problem is they had a Magnus. They were worried the Magnus was going to grab them and take them away.
Yeah, the old interrogation.
But that's why the whole point was, if you get 25 on troll, you can pop your ult, whether you're stunned or not. You just mash it. It's a strong dispel. You just press it and you just go ham, and then there's nothing they can do.
Remaining.
But he took whirling axes.
He did indeed.
Is that correct?
He did indeed. So Plague was like smashing his head on the table at that point. So they've picked Viper and Underlord. I don't think Mancaf want to win. I'm not going to lie. I get it. The Viper counter to PA, I get it. But I really think Viper Underlord is a shitty two heroes. These are a couple of fucking waddlers. How are they going to catch this Lycan? However, young Riley, they have picked Rubik. Rubik is a loosey hero.
Is he?
Yeah, I'm
Even
not
in this
kidding.
tournament?
The goons are dreadful on Rubik. If this is a good goon Rubik, I'll be stunned.
Let's have a look at some stats here.
Dire team
For Rubik, he's not great. He's 11 for 12 in this tournament.
In L's,
Wins 11 wins, 12 losses, 47% win rate.
I mean, the main issue is
They
I've
do
never
pick him
seen
a
a Rubik
lot.
where I think, oh yeah, the lads have picked
seconds
Rubik.
remaining.
They're good on this hero. It's almost like Ben's Zeus yesterday was a non-factor.
5
I suspect a
seconds
lot of the goon Rubiks are similarly. The game was won. The Rubik was not a factor. That's my problem.
Dire team pick.
Who are they?
Well,
picking?
if they go with the Venge PA lane, which is nuts, you will blow the fuck out of people with that lane. It is so strong.
It's really scary.
And Lycan Rubik is,
10 seconds remaining.
I don't know, it's going to be pretty rough. This is a tough pick.
5 seconds
Will this be
remaining.
a Viper mid then?
Yeah, I think it
I
is. Yeah.
suppose.
So the issue
Must
is
be.
Plague is now
Must be.
saying you're going to be playing mid against Viper, and is Pango still in the pool? Pango is still in the pool. So Pango, great hero, obviously. They can't really do anything to Pango when he's rolling. They don't have anything that stops it or anything like that. They can't fit a Bane into their lineup. They can't really fit much else into the lineup that's going to do anything. So Pango would be good because he's a really strong mid. The issue is Viper against Pango is not fun if you don't know the matchup. Now, Ashwin said yesterday he's played a lot of Pango mid, and he's played against a lot of lanes where he's like, this is going to suck. And he finds it okay against Viper. As soon as a Viper starts clicking you can just cha-cha-cha away, and Viper doesn't have the speed to catch up with you. So it's not too bad. But you are going to spend a lot of time standing about, I think. So the goons want to think, what the fuck do we pick against Viper? And now they're running down the list. What are you comfortable playing mid against Viper? And they're going with Pango. This is because of that conversation yesterday. I guarantee you, we'll ask Plague about this, but Plague was like, I'm telling you, Ashwin said it's not too bad. We will see. We will see. Remember, it's not Ashwin being able to give advice here. It's going to be on Plague. He might just be saying, I don't know what Ashwin does, but he says it's not too bad. And they really, if you can get past the lane,
5 seconds
there's
remaining.
nothing else that they have to deal with you. So don't worry about it.
I just want to. A lot of people say, Ted, that you're really bad at Dotes and that you don't know what you're talking about. That was pro. That was actually pro. I'm genuinely really impressed by that.
Dan, you realise Pango is on PA's team, brother? Like, they're on the same team. If PA... Okay, well,
Okay.
they've done it. They've run it back. This happened
GG.
yesterday, and it was not good for the Spec. So, very interested to see why Alfredo was landed on Spectre here.
They what do they call that in poker when they play the hand like they run it again or do something?
Run
like
it
that?
twice?
Run it twice. Yeah, this is the same thing. Spectre into PA. We'll see.
But Dan, what difference does it make? It's their pick. Like, we're talking about whether Wogan's Wizards are going to pick what they're going to pick mid. So why are you typing about Pango getting blown up by PA?
Hi, Plague.
Hello.
Plague. did. All right, go ahead. Go ahead, Riley.
Can you please tell us about this Pango pick? I want to know more about this. Do you think it's a good pick into Viper?
It's okay. Like, typically melee versus Viper is kind of a death sentence. But because of Pango's mobility, so long as Hellboy doesn't just uselessly use his abilities to farm. If you think about it, right, like, Viper hits you twice on Pango, you go swish, 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 and move out of his range, and you hit him 4 times for his 2 hits on you. So generally speaking, you trade okay. And because you can clear the wave quite quickly, I think we're just pretty happy with it as the idea of it, just getting on top of them, fucking their supports up, and kiting Viper in the late game, right? It's not all about lanes.
So, Plague,
PA.
how much yesterday of the conversation we had where Ashwin was like, it's not too bad. You can do this, and you started thinking about it.
Yes, that's exactly what happened.
So I said to Riley, they might pick Pango here because I know yesterday, we had a conversation in the draft about Pango into Viper, and Ashwin was like, no, it's not too bad. You just got to be careful, blah, blah, blah. And then we were like, oh, yeah, you can just shut her away. So I thought it was funny. I said to Riley that
you said
they might
pretty
pick
much verbatim the same thing. Yeah, it was
funny.
Really impressive.
We literally talked about it yesterday.
What I'm saying is, I'm passing the blame to Ashwin if we lose this one.
Exactly right. Exactly right.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I'm down. Like, one of my key players has been the offlaner of 85 cents Black and Mod. He's been really fucking good.
Really good.
So consistent in laning, such a good like builds across the game, and initiation has been flawless. So it's like kind of hard to not have him. I like Tech Killer. I like having someone who's got a bit of weird heroes to him, but I don't know Lycan. I don't know what Lycan can do or can't do. So I'm a bit nervous that this Lycan pick is going to be wrong. I mostly picked it to shut off Visage, because I think Lycan is pretty good against Visage. He gets on him quite easily and shuts his like can match him pace for pace.
So here's an issue, Plague. I'm pretty sure Tech Killer plays Lycan, Visage, and maybe something else like that. Like but I remember us casting them before and being told Tech Killer's a Lycan specialist, and it was fucking shit. So
not being all that.
Oh, Bean just wants to die. That's a fascinating move. That is a nice
big stun in return. It's a big Maledict as well, isn't it? I think that's going to be multiple of our team going down and none of theirs.
That's one, and Tech Killer's going to be second.
Dead.
Oh
3.
no! Oh, that is a disaster.
But your safe lane lives?
My safe lane lives.
Wowzers.
Let's see how it goes. You know, I've put a lot of faith on this PA. I was basically like, well, he's been begging for this PA all fucking tournament. I saw them banning a lot of heroes in preparation to pick Primal. Like, they got rid of, what was like, Jakiro. I can't remember. It was like 3 of their bans were like, they're paving way, I think, for a Primal. So we banned Primal and picked PA. We're like, let's just trust in the power. It's best of ones. Let's just trust in the power of PA. And worst comes to worst, we'll go low bracket and we won't try this experiment again. But these guys are good. They're a good fucking team.
They have picked Spectre into PA again.
They have,
saw that doesn't really work out. Because the Spectre yesterday fucking exploded when PA got on top. Like, Cock, I have never seen a Spectre look as flimsy as the Spectre in this game did. They literally, PA just goes on you, break, dead. Like, it's that quick.
We'll see what happens this time. Hellboy is getting... Oh, he missed the cha-cha-cha. He's getting clicked a lot. It's,
but look at this. Madge has used all of it on level 1 Q. He's kind of low mana now, so...
Yeah, we'll have to
again, the lane kind of stabilized a bit.
I mean, I guess the
I
way
think
to
a
think
lot
of
of it will
is
depend on...
You're going to get clicked by Viper, whichever fucking hero you pick for mid. And if Pango is going to do more in this game, I suspect, than a Viper. Like, that's just how I feel. Like, I know I would be more scared of a big fat Pango than a big fat Viper.
So the alternative was Lina, I was thinking about for the lane. But I agree, I think Lina in the lane, but then they pick the Spectre and Lina, I don't think it looks that good anymore.
No.
So I'm hoping that I've got this concept in my mind of how team fights go. If it's kind of like equal farm, and there's no like crazy performances, is it should be Lycan and Pango go in, and chaos occurs. People are scrambling left, right, and centre to dodge the roll to avoid the wolves. And in that, there is a lot of space in the fight for PA to choose who they want to kill. That's my concept. But as with most things, you never know.
You're stacking that on just equal heroes and not crazy performances. But of course, this is the Goonternational. And
Oh,
Hellboy
Hellboy might be
was just
fucked here.
yeah,
He really got Aggie there.
I think he actually could have killed there if he landed the Q and picked up the water room.
Yeah.
It was the fact that he gave it to Viper that lost in that fight. So I like the play, but yeah,
missed
fucking
it.
it up afterwards
Yeah,
is
he
not
missed
good.
it. It's nice to see people go for those plays, though. I like that. But it didn't work out this time.
It didn't work out.
You'd rather see the aggression than nothing.
Yeah, just try something. I mean, they got a bit about them. Because it doesn't work this time. But if it does work, we'd be saying, what a fucking play.
Sometimes you just got to do like the CS:GO and just say NT, you know, NT.
What is that?
Nice try.
Noob
Nice try.
tosser.
It's like one of the really nice things about CS:GO chat is they're probably all a bunch of toxic pieces of shit. But whenever someone goes for a clutch and it doesn't quite work, they always say nice try.
Yeah, but they're
because
being
you just sometimes you just got to go for it.
You know they're being sarcastic. These are
No, they're really
online
not.
gamers.
Genuinely, it's like if someone goes in 1v4 and gets 3 kills, there will be nothing but nice tries. And it's genuine. It's genuine.
Oh,
It's like
really?
that's hard. Yeah.
I
Ted, just because you're a cynic doesn't mean the world is the same
Hey,
as what you
have
think it
you,
is.
you know what fucking CSGO players are like. They're some of the worst. They're almost as bad as Dota players. I'd be stunned if
they
they were
are
like
all
suddenly
toxic.
this
And they say nice
magnanimous,
try. And
"Oh,
they say nice try."
I'm a sportsman at heart. I don't believe it. I think they're sarcastic. I think they're being sarcastic. I would assume they were. Just don't speak.
Anyway, what's happening in? So my PA is kind of getting destroyed, which
Yeah, it's not great.
it was expected. We're like, what pos 5 do we want to pick to protect this PA? And I was like, man, we could just pick Rubik. I feel like it's kind of a funny Rubik game. But we sacked the lanes a bit to pick Rubik, and we sent Venstop instead. But I believe a lot in the Rubik versus Underlord being really sad to play for the Underlord team. We've seen that
that
so
is
many
true.
times. So that's why I picked it.
Of
I was
course,
like,
I was
Underlord,
like-
Witch Doctor, Lion. There's a lot of good spells to steal there, and you can put out a lot of control in the fights to back your team up.
So a Plague, I was like, oh, they picked Rubik. I reckon one of the lads talked Plague into this. But you are right. Against the Underlord, that is super fucking spicy.
So it was actually,
You can't cast
me
your
saying,
spells.
so I have to talk Jake into it.
You
Well,
literally
Cheeto might be
cannot
dead
cast
here.
your spells.
That's a big maledict. Will she take down?
Nah, it should be fine.
No.
Fine. Whew. What's the deal with the raindrop?
Which raindrop?
Jido has a raindrop.
I'm guessing it's for Maledict ticks.
It doesn't proc.
Doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't.
Well, in
look
which
like
case I don't know
It
why
might
she's-
be
why they've got it.
Underlord. Does it proc on Underlord's Firestorm?
I don't think it does, because it's quite low damage, but consistent, right? Like, it's only 50 damage. Maybe it does, but you'd also be hit by another one. Yeah, but 120 magic damage is what it blocks.
The problem, it would burn out in one.
Hellboy's-
Oh shit! Hellboy's dead
Hellboy's
again.
been killed.
You talked them
This
into
is-
an owl here, Plague.
This is a 5-0
I trust.
at 5 minutes.
I trust the comeback.
We've seen.
And
some.
also, like saying that, it's just the Pangolin that's actually going badly. Like, farm is pretty equal across the board. The rest of it.
So the Underlord
Yeah,
is
you're winning
having a
bot.
time, but bot seems to be going okay, I guess.
And I'm a big fan of Viper being the win lane, lose lane. I mean, obviously, if we were better, I'd be able to say, I think my supports will come mid for this 6-minute rune and help Pango kill this Viper right now.
Right.
If my supports are better, they'd have TP'd right here and they'd have killed him. But we're not. We haven't got that. Like, Hellboy's just fed again.
Oh, lucky on the uphill
Radiant's
misses.
bottom tower is under attack.
He's cursing your name right now, Plague.
It is like we're so used to thinking of mid as just it's a separate world from the rest of the game, and it's all about this 1v1 mid. No, like you can always come and help your mid laner out.
Amen.
I think the big thing, especially because I play so much support, the big thing is that your mid needs to just talk a bit more. Just if something needs to happen, just call for it. Just say TP mid. I'm TPing mid. You just don't die silently. I hate the silent.
Yeah, the silent, no, any help? And you've got like 5 HP. I do that as well. It's because I'm generally focused so fucking much, I forget to speak.
Just a bit more communicate, especially if one of the side lanes is going well and or going poorly, and you need something to do. You can't just sit in lane and lose. Being able to TP, but if you just come mid without any comms, it's real bad. So just talk a bit more if you play mid lane.
There you go.
Great.
That's why he brought you in, Riley. The support player's perspective.
Yeah, it's different. It is different.
I mean, I play support as well.
Radiant's courier
I'm just
has
shit.
been killed.
Well,
How about kill someone's courier just to fuck with them and then go like mid? I respect it.
Sandlord is fairly fat.
Dire's middle tower.
The Viper
He's having
is
a
pretty
reasonable lane.
chunky, but a couple of waddlers. Hellboy has to ult to live. Hoping that the rune is top.
He's begging for it.
It is top,
gets
it's
it.
a regen, and now he's going to go top and maybe try and do something. Without roll, but perhaps they can attempt to fight. Maybe kill this Witch Doctor, get a kill on the
He's
board.
committed the cardinal sin though. No corrosion.
Yeah. As Bongo down.
Oh, what? Okay. It's one of the things I never understand is why. It's not even.
here's Madge. Just
I think
clicking
Wogan needs to press
Wogan.
E and he could probably live. Oh, that's a bit too late. Unlucky.
Oh,
Well, that's the
magic
Magic's TP, and now this is, you know, a bit of space for Hellboy to recover a bit. It's not ideal, but 4 TPs, 4 stop.
Under attack.
Or 4 heroes, 4 stop.
That's a cyniism right there.
It is. You're on copium, is what I'm saying.
Your carry dies, your support dies.
What I was going to say was, I've noticed a lot when mid laners come gank my lane.
Radiant's middle
If they
tower
work
is
with
under
me,
attack.
we'll kill the position 3. But
Right.
they always go and kill the position 4, and then just leave.
It's because they
And
just
it's-
want to kill. They want the
It's
money.
It's so frustrating, because I'm like, I need this fucking Underlord to die.
Radiant
And
that's
they
two
always
waves
just
or something.
choose to kill the Witch Doctor.
It's the squishier hero, but you just, again, mid laners, just say something.
They're greedy.
Just speak.
Here we go.
So
They'll see
I
a
will
friend
say,
here.
quite often when I try and rotate, the issue I have is I want people to just go in, just go start the fight, bait them onto you, and then I can come around the back and I'm like, let's go, lads, I'm coming top, and I look, and they're cowering behind the tower. It's like, what? You've got to start shit. You got to go on them.
Jake with the through the teleport.
Yeah,
kill
that was
there
nice.
pretty funny.
And then straight back top.
I love that. That's really good.
The cynicism is, for example, well, 4 of them TP'd up here, lads, when we lost 3 heroes for it. He's trying to see the positive. But the
They
problem is,
used all their
after a
ultis,
while,
guys. They
you
used
kind
all
of
their ultis.
yeah, they've used all their ults. It's like, yeah, but they team wiped us. And the goons have now adopted this, sadly, to mean anytime the enemy expends any resources, that's an upside. So, well, yeah, I guess. There are some occasions where you're like, right, they all bought back and they don't have buyback, and we're up in time to defend, and now we can win a fight. That's a positive.
Nice jump, Alistair.
An ult on
Memo the
Cheeto.
Foxy
Oh,
all just
man, that's so
resubed
much
for
damage.
26 months.
she lives,
Loving TGT.
Not with the other
Not
commitments.
with the ult.
Oh, wow. 2 ults to use, lads. It's fine.
Yeah, 2 ults
That's,
used,
that's a genuine one. That's a genuinely okay death, because you're a level 4 Venge and they're using
2 ults.
genuinely 2 ults to kill you.
Yeah.
Who cares? Level
Yeah.
4 Venge is worth less than the creep camp at this point.
What would be a plagueism? A plagueism is when you are fucking in the middle of nowhere and you die. That's a plagueism. Whether it be a
The
PFP
plague-
or a push-up
Dire's
from
middle
plague.
tower is
The
under
plague
attack.
death is always I'm so happy with my farming like rotations, like my farming pattern. I'm like, man, I'm really in the zone here. I'm farming so well, and I just kind of forget that there are parts of the map that the enemy control. And it's very rude of them to actually stop me farming if you think about it. It's just unsporting.
Boy on a Madge.
Roll is a
don't have
heck
the
of a
damage.
gamble.
He's away.
Imagine it in. Oh, Jake is dead for it. Imagine in war.
Radiant's middle tower
Sir, we've
is
lost the
under
entire
attack.
platoon, but the enemy is out of ammunition.
They've used a lot of ammo, man.
It's a dub.
Yeah, exactly. PA may be in trouble here. The bongos,
Definitely
the
dead.
maledict, the ult goes down.
just-
Wogan
come on.
dead.
He did just go in for no reason. God bless him. Going for that's a bit of a plague death to be honest. He's like, oh, there's only an underlord here. The other heroes don't exist, and just goes in to try and farm the wave and instantly gets killed. That is the
I've gotta
the
say,
staple of a
Plague.
plague death.
This is so much depending on Tech Killer doing something here because
Dire's structures
the other lanes have not been good, my brother.
Well, when you look at net worth,
Let's have,
He's
a look,
matching
at, let's have a
Viper.
look at net worth.
PA is a little bit behind underlords, but the same as Spectre. That's 2k lead with 11 deaths.
You're
not
right.
bad,
You're right.
yeah.
You're right.
It is fine.
You're right. Respect you.
It
There's a
certainly could
Lycan
be
up here
much,
now,
much
and a
worse.
Viper. This is trouble. Tekila needs to get the
We're
fudge out.
bringing all 5.
He's been ulted.
Okay, I would like Lycan to ulti here and go for this fight. I don't know why he's just taking damage. Please, brother, press your ulti.
Far too late though.
That's
What?
so
What?
weird.
Why would you do
Is
that?
weird?
Why would you do that?
I really think there's a fight you can have there with Lycan ulti and Pang ulti.
You've got everything.
But
Now
you just
ult's down
it's
for
So
choose to
fucking
die.
weird. Like,
Sometimes boo-boos happen, you know.
yeah, but it's like, what are you doing? Like, just fucking ult. I mean, just go farm for the until it's back up if you want, but
Yeah, I
don't
know.
die.
Whatever, we are the Lycan was a bid to keep our early game alive, but we are a high ground team here, to be honest.
So that Lycan, by the way, that's 500 quid go in the way of Viper. That's the last
Yeah, I
thing
know,
you
it's
fucking
so bad.
need.
Yeah, that's-
You know what I smell, boys? Sniff the air. I smell panic.
I smell it as well, to be honest.
I smell panic. These lads are bricking it. They don't know what to do. They're terrified. They don't know how to approach the fights. Who's calling the shots? I don't know if Hellboy's a loud or a quiet player.
Jake is just generally the
Nice
shot
jump,
caller.
Alistair.
Gusi
Then you're
91
doomed,
Castre
sir.
su bed
Doomed!
105
They are kind of doing
Happy
the
105
right
year
ish
anniversary
thing,
Flax.
right? They have.
Hope you are
I think
keeping
if
well.
Jake has actually stolen the
Lots
other
of
spell, if
love,
he'd stolen
Gusi Xoxo.
Underlord's Q, this is pretty good play to stay up here on these 3 and spam
Pit,
the waves
Pit
out.
is good, though. Pit is good.
Yeah, but it doesn't help you defend the tower that well. Helps
No.
defend high ground really well, but towers you need the only supposed to drop the Q and walk away. Well, Hellboy's probably gonna die here.
Oh, the hex.
Ah.
Yeah, this has quickly gone from not terrible to pretty bad.
Yeah.
So what
Now-
have we got? What's the enemy team got coming? Really?
You know
So
what
they've
I'd
got
like to
Greaves.
see from Mancap
Sure,
here,
go.
play, and correct me if I'm wrong. Never fucking stop. Literally, just get behind this Viper and this Underlord. Take buildings. Take all this fucking farm. Just keep this going.
Radiant's
Let
bottom
Lycan go
tower
do the
is under
pushing.
attack.
Apparently Lycan doesn't want to fight. So, cool. PA, doing alright on the farm, not gonna lie, but doesn't have Battle Fury yet. Just keep on plugging away, close out all these gaps, delay that Battle Fury by like 5-6 minutes. There's gonna be trouble. But they've already got it. Basically already got it.
Yeah,
heavy
so
bulldog.
again, the PA's net worth is going to start increasing ahead of Alfredo's, but Alfredo can contribute at the moment and PA can't. So this is the trade-off. But we are just patient. We need to be patient gamers. We accept the losses as they go. Lose some units along the way. So long as the war is won, we care not.
So do you know what you guys have got, Plague? This is the idea. As we've seen in multiple games in this Goon TI, going high ground is the death of so many teams that have a lead. They have a lead, they try to go high ground, they die. The only reason it worked yesterday was because they had a TA who hit 25 and had like 1,000,000 stacks of refraction, and for some reason the troll Slardar were like, we'll wait until our buildings are gone and then we'll jump and kill them. But either way, it did kind of, you know, they were able to take their buildings, but then they lost the game. Jake dead.
So much panic, right? If he's thinking clearly, he's like, I'm dead. Lift, steal ulti, return ulti.
Yeah.
And that kills Viper right there. He would have died to this if Jake had kept his cool.
There is a
Or if
Lycan.
he might die anyway. The team is coming. But he's managed to dissuade Lycan, and everyone else is wisely leaving it be. I just don't, you never like to see a support dying and just not casting anything. Chuck some shit out there.
So please let's cast your spells. I've been saying it.
Please lads, cast your spells. But we're still ticking along with the Wogan clock.
So let's talk about
Yeah.
their high ground. You're trying to come high ground. They've got swap to swap someone in and blow them the fuck up. You don't have a really good building hitter other than Viper. Oh shit, they got the Lion. Hellboy's gonna get out of there. He's away.
He probably needs to start TPing. If he doesn't, I think
So
he might die to the
Viper
Maldic.
gets
Oh,
to
no,
that
he's fine,
point.
actually.
Viper gets to that point where his poison attack affects buildings. What point
Yeah,
is
so he
that
takes
at?
the
He
shard.
gets the shard, and then he can hit the buildings. He can do it. Has the Dragon Lance.
Yep.
But
So
you swap him in and blow him up. Maybe is that the play, or swap someone else in? I would kill this fucking Witch Doctor. In all honesty, I don't want to fight.
I think
against
the
Witch Doctor.
scary point will be Viper going high ground with BKB and Shard.
Yeah.
Should we survive that, then this game is pretty much ours. But it will be like 10 minutes, probably losing 3 racks, like probably all of one lane and half of another, I'm guessing, before PA is online to the point that Viper's too scared to do that anymore.
Do you know what
But it
your
only
team
takes one
has,
for
though,
dying-
Blake? Do you
Go on.
remember in the game yesterday with the Troll and the Slardar? MPR Slardar
Yeah.
spent a lot of time pushing out waves and didn't have the pushing power. We were like, man, can you imagine if it was Troll forcing them all back here? He'd be taking a lane of buildings. If they don't deal with Lycan, which is hard to do, if there's Lycan has his head on a swivel, that is going to be hard to do, then he can, while they're poking with Viper, he will push a lot harder. The issue is they've got this Underlord. They can get the pit, get down there, deal with Lycan, and all get back up and continue the push. So,
That's
uh-oh, Hellboy in trouble. Nope, he's going to back it up. That was spicy on Sasedwa. Oh, here's the pit. He's been gotted.
that was huge from Bean. He's
Hellboy.
missed the Mally. I think he lives.
He does indeed
He
live.
has a big stick too. He's fine.
This is good. They're just wasting
I
some
like
time.
these plays. They're making a lot of space, and they're not making progress on tier 2s at the moment with this big Greaves timing.
And only 3k gold deficit at 19 minutes, despite being up 12 kills.
We
Yeah,
do,
well-
however, have the BKB now and Viper, so their team fight is
Radiant's
looking
bottom
strong.
tower
Yeah,
is
pretty
under
scary.
attack.
They are scary. If they choose to take a fight, if they have a favorable condition, I don't know what your guys can do. Wogan's Wizards are just running away at this point. I think they just give up a tier 2. If
Yeah,
if
but
there's a
again,
big fight
tier
for it.
2s, you're happy to concede the entire map if you have to. As long
Yeah,
as you
so
have...
anything to win.
The way I think about Dota is generally, you can control 3/4 of the map safely. You can do it so you're near enough to each other, and you can cut waves, and you can control 3/4. If you try and control it all, you leave yourself open to being smoked on and ganked and killed. So as long as you have that little quarter remaining in which PA is squatting, and you're good at identifying which is your quarter of the map to play in, you will always find your farm on one hero. And if that hero is PA, holy shit, the things you can do.
Yeah. I want to say thank you, BTV. Thank you for having my announcer back. My question is, I've been streaming for 8 or 9 years now. And this is the first time you've been here and are surprised by this. Did you know that I streamed? Was this a thing? Like, I feel like my stream is something that people stumble across. And I guess I need to do more to get it out there as a thing that exists.
Here we go.
Oh, that
That's a
Greaves
big
has turned around
Greaves.
all that damage. Alfredo going in on Jacus. Gito's trying to help out. Oh shit, Gito might
got
just
Lycan
get
coming in.
down
It's
here.
a hexed Hellboy. Kabam! He's dead.
They're gonna get Alfredo. They swap him back in. They got the damage. He's alive! Oh, he goes
There
down.
you go.
Goes down
It
to
will
the
be
acorn.
probably a
Wogan tries to live.
4-man team, right?
Tech killer on the runaway.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh boy.
Structures are fortified.
Never knew I streamed. God, I need to get the word out there. What can I do? Take out a billboard.
You do collabs, isn't it?
Where should I
Stream
put it?
thing.
Huh?
You just do collabs with everyone. Just
mean,
constantly
Yeah, but
feature
who
everywhere.
the fuck is gonna stream with me? That's the
I
question.
know. You gotta find your little crew.
Who do you
That's-
watch
that's-
then, BTV?
That's the stream away.
Has fallen.
I mean, I just built a stream of people that I like playing games with and have fun with. The lads and, to a lesser extent, the
Dire's
goons.
bottom tower is under attack.
I just think it's more bands.
Yeah, it's good.
I didn't want to be that try-hard streamer that's like, sorry guys, can't play tonight, I got a collab with blah blah. It's just not my vibe.
Radiant's
I thought, you know,
middle tower is under
this
attack.
being my 10th TI,
Swap
that might
him.
help raise my profile somewhat, but apparently
Radiant's
not.
middle tower has fallen.
Through Shane? Yeah, well, Shane's the man, that's why. You watch Bulldog, okay.
Tower is under attack.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think you have much crossover with Bulldog's
Yeah, okay,
audience.
dude. I mean, mainly because every time we play Bulldog Stack, we beat them. Lol. I say we.
It was Greg who famously slew Bulldog, right?
If I go to TI, I will promote the stream. That is for sure. If they do late game again, and I'm doing it, I will be like, Hey, don't forget, tune in. That would go down very well.
As long as you make it a bit,
That would be
you
my
kind of disguise it.
If I go, that would be my 10th on Final TI. Would this be my 11th?
Wow.
No, this would be my 10th if I go. Lion has a blink.
So
Has
they're
two
gonna
stacks. They're
gonna
gonna find him.
I think they've got enough to kill him with the incoming
Oh, yeah.
Spectre.
Yeah, there's a
Oh,
lot
he's
of
too old,
damage,
son.
a lot of damage.
No finger though. You gotta look on the right side.
Radiant's bottom tower is
Hellboy and
under
a wolf
attack.
pushing bot.
I
guess it's
do
getting some
like the
first
Lycan
time.
shard. It's kind of just messes the map up in small ways. Well, that actually probably makes it harder for your team to farm a bit, you know? I'm sure Wogan would love to be down here where this wolf is currently pushing it. I also like that the wolf doesn't take aggro from towers. It's one of my favourite little things. He's just constantly fine.
What does it
Dyer's
do?
top tower
It just
is under
you buy it
attack.
and then you just get one extra creep randomly, right?
Radiant's
Yeah.
middle tower is
That's
under
really
attack.
cool.
So there's one on each wave, and it's like a random choice which of the three
Oh, they're
waves
rotating.
it has on.
I think he's out. He's rotated
Does
too
he
late,
have it?
Unfortunately.
He has it.
Yeah, he has
does have
shard
it.
on Lycan.
There's the
Look,
wolf.
yeah. It's just that's
Just
cool.
happily pushing it out. It gets you a little bit of cash every now and then. It's like a slightly more constant nature's profit, you know.
It's
Just
for 60.
gives less gold than a standard creep. Far less. It gave I think 22 to beam there. I might have misread that, but that's so cool.
So if you send,
look at him.
He's a slow wolf. He's one of the dogs they were gonna put down, but then they were like, let him go with the kids.
He's like the runt of the litter.
Send him out with the kids. Look how slow he is.
That should help.
He's got 475 health though. That's less than a melee creep.
he does it hard though. 39 plus 15.
Yeah, he's basically has the health of 2/3 of a creep, but hits like 2 creeps.
Yeah. Right, here we go. Here comes the big moment of this game. They're gonna get Roche probably twice. If we can survive both these Roches, it is PA's game to lose.
It is Wogan's game to lose. More importantly,
It is.
he
And
is
he's
going
Ags.
Ags before BKB. Oh no, now he's swapping
agree
back.
with this.
Now he's going back. For
I
the BKB.
agreed with the Ags more than the. So my thinking is when you're high ground, it's very rare you need the BKB. Generally, you've either like when you're playing PA on high ground, you're just checking out daggers and someone gets crit.
Oh, Plague, they're up here. They're looking for Tech Killer. Is he going to be greedy?
They'll find him on the ward now. So the rest of the team's evacuating. So
Oh,
he just
he's
needs to
dead.
pop his ulti and jog to
Oh,
free
he's
him.
away. All right, that's big.
So here comes the push, though, right? They've got all 5 heroes up there.
Yeah.
They're gonna get. Oh, but look, the waves are all out. This is the Lycan shard, and
This
my
is-
team playing
That's
quite
the
well.
wolves.
This is literally the Lycan shard. They have no creeps. They're gonna portal down there. But look at this. They're just
They're
fucking
not fortunate.
annoying them
Oh, yeah,
everywhere.
it's just all the waves pushed in at all the times means you can never. You always keep that pressure away from Wogan.
Oh, that's so nice.
It's
And it's not just the wolves, right? It's not just, oh, he's got the item. I think the team in general is doing a really good job of finding waves and killing them quickly. Like you see earlier when they all TP down here, it's because Venge was just walking down here, chucking their wave of terror on the creep wave and running away again. Just to push it in a little bit more. And
Wait.
to keep the game going.
Suella Braverman stepped on a dog?
Radiant's bottom tower.
Yeah.
A guide dog?
what?
Stands
Yes.
on guide dog's tail. Are you kidding me?
Radiant's
Oh
bottom
my
tower is under attack.
god! Oh no, she stood on a dog's tail!
Radiant structures are fortified.
Oh dear.
I mean,
Radiant's bottom
yeah.
tower
I mean,
is under
so,
attack.
wait a second.
Wogan's dead.
So that is not the case. I'm looking at this more closely. That is not the case.
Dyer's middle tower
I will tell you how I know in a moment after this fight. That is a dead Wogan.
Boy.
So, look at the picture. Here's the tweet.
Radiant's
I want you to look at the second picture at the
Dyer's
zoom in.
middle tower has fallen.
So it looks
She's not
bad.
really
However,
standing on
look at how far forward the heels are on the heels of these shoes. They're not below the back of the shoe. They're more central below her leg. And you can see that the dog's tail is up against her heel. And having been a dog owner, my current dog does not have a tail, but many dogs do. They will just rest their tails on things and they'll just wag them and all that. At no point is she stepping on the tail of that dog. Mainly because the dog would move. Dogs
Yeah,
don't
the
like
dog
it when you
isn't just
step on
gonna
their
sit there.
tails.
Would not let her step on.
So
it.
I'm no Solar Braveman fan. Hellboy in big trouble here. Does get the ult off.
Crazy to be
Interrupted!
He queued
Oh!
on top of him. That's insane. He wants to. He could live.
Yeah.
Could live and
Yeah.
chooses death. And now he's dead for 45, no buyback. But it's a very good ward though. Wards win games. So Zethua, one of the best supports in this tournament. You can see what drops a ward covering their backside, knowing that's probably where Pango wants to play.
The woke mob, including guide dogs. There goes that doggy. Can they buy the time they need to win this game? The lanes went so poorly played.
They were rough, but only a 3k deficit. And if it's from what look, Bean's gonna die almost to his own. Oh, it gets the greaves.
Yeah.
Off.
They
This
saved
is
the
this is
melee.
the Rubik counter.
Yeah,
Oh,
you were right.
The Firestorm is hard to push into. It's really annoying.
Do you know what? This
And
is Dota now. They do have the heals.
how is
Where
that
they
ward
pop
not in? Oh, it is. Okay, I just thought they were just ignoring it.
Oh, they caught Madge! Can they stop them? They swap him away. They're coming back through. Madge! Oh, this could be really
Wogan's
bad.
in
No.
way too deep.
Wogan's in so deep. They're not even going to kill Alfredo. Oh, they're not going to kill anyone. This is a disaster. That looked
So
good.
unfortunate. So unfortunate.
Radiant's top tower is under
If
attack.
Hellboy has ult there, that fight is different, but he didn't. So
Yeah.
it isn't. So it's bad.
3 lane of racks.
Oh, they had them leaving.
They
Yeah,
could go more
You didn't
too.
need to do that, guys.
that's unfortunate.
Dire's
But
middle barracks
it's a bold play to go for, you think. But again, it's not understanding really how timings work. You haven't actually gotten stronger.
is under
Would you,
attack.
would
haven't-
you NT for that?
No, I wouldn't. I don't think it was a well executed play. I think NT is when you execute a play or you try to execute a play, but it's like it's just the odds are so stacked against you, it's never going to work. But you got to try it anyway.
So
I don't think they had to
feed
try
down
that.
mid.
I think they
Yeah.
can chill. They can actually just unironically chill and they're fine this game.
Man, this is so sad. Good swap from Jito.
It's a good swap. So we're
Save
going
the
down to
void.
one set of racks remaining.
has fallen.
Look at the damage the dogs are doing down bot here. Top lane for Radiant. They get the
That's a
Viper.
nice kill. That's Aegis down on Spectre as well.
All right, all right. They've saved our building.
Alfredo's gone in.
Alfredo's on his own here.
And that's no Aegis, and the break is here.
Nice. Good crowd control.
Okay, can they get him? Can they stop him? They don't have anything. No, he's
They
out.
don't. Good TP.
But look at that. The dogs and the creeps took a tier 3 bot, and they're still going down here playing.
Radiant's top
They are.
towers are under
Those
Doing
dogs are
if
so
only we got
cool.
that Alfredo kill, they might have actually had to buy back to defend the racks. But you know, it's if they don't try to force the play, and they could have just done that anyway and chilled in base, because it was chilling in base that won that fight, not forcing the play.
Yeah.
But they'll learn. They'll learn and do it better next time.
I
and
think
they've still got
Wogan's
tier 2s to go
BKB is
through.
flying out now. I think
It
this
is,
is
so
his
the-
BKB flying out.
The threat of Wogan increases.
Yeah, you said it. You said 1.5 lanes.
If we
10
win this
minutes.
game like this, it's one of the greatest predictions I've ever made.
It
We'll
is-
lose 1.5 lanes. I was thinking
It is
1.5 lanes across 2
incredible.
Roches. Losing this much in 1 Roche is really hard.
Yeah, yeah.
Because second Roche probably cleans up the tier 2 bot, and they can probably breach high ground on second Roche. So if they get it, it's going to be tough. But there's no guarantee they get second Roche.
It's up in about 4 minutes. 3.5 maybe.
You've said before about PAs not blurring enough. Wogan decided to blink strike in to eat those creeps. Could have been more careful and just hit them. But you never know where these lads are lurking. I always think if you've got a
Yeah.
lion and a witch doctor, that combo alone is enough to kill you. You've got to be so careful.
It's unfortunate we didn't get rid of this ward, by the way. The one that caught Hellboy, I thought that was a reasonably obvious ward to catch. Like when Lion came back and jumped on Hellboy, it's like obviously they have vision, but when you're fighting as much as these guys are, it's hard to remember exactly what happens. You know, you gotta. It's like the chess grad mass is like flawlessly reciting their games back. Like, that's what I'm guessing. That's the pros can do. You know, they just look up and say, "Oh yes, actually that jump was a bit strange. Well, there must be a ward around here somewhere."
Well,
Oh,
they're
Hellboy
going
pings
for
it. He's thinking about it. Is he baiting Jake into his
Dire's
death?
bottom tower is under
Probably.
attack.
I mean, all
Probably.
they need to do is wait for Underlord to use Firestorm, and you just whack that down, and the pit, and that's it. You just have to put the Firestorm down. It does 26% more damage, and you can just melt the waves. And their jump for you is dreadful. They have waddlers. As long as you can keep them at range and keep killing creeps and make them stand in Firestorm, what can they do? You don't want a BKB just to hit a tier 3.
I'm surprised Hellboy's going BKB.
I guess he's sick of being disabled, but I think a basher or something or a blink and just get in.
If you're sick of being disabled, you're supposed to have like Aeon Disc or Manta on Pango generally. BKB is bad because you BKB to roll, which means you're wasting many seconds of a BKB.
I mean, he could just get the shard. That gives you
Yes, you could just get
a lot
the shard
of
as
fucking
well.
help right there.
I don't really, I think Hellboy just isn't much of a Pango player. The lack of corrosion is always the telltale, but they don't actually play the hero. Because
Wogan in trouble.
Just about scarpers away from the.
They do have Jito there with the save if it goes wrong, and of course he does have BKB.
Dire farming so well. It's gone so poorly, but only a 2k.
Exactly, Arrow. Exactly, Airy. So the net worth difference is because you might need to BKB and TP. He does exactly that.
Go on then.
Okay. So yeah, the shard on Pango solves those problems. You can get a shard and a blink, I think, and then you can just roll up in safety. You blink in. You have even more control with the roll up, and that's great. You can start dealing with like these lions and witch doctors on the back line, and your PA and your Venge, and your Lycan can try and kill this Viper and this Spectre, and you could just fucking ice the other two. Because what are they going to do? Genuinely, they have a Glimmer and a Blink and a 4-star. I reckon you can handle that as a Pango.
This is probably going to be the death of our fourth bit of Rax. I don't think it's worth bringing people back to defend this range Rax. Just have Jake there, have him steal a spell, and chill the fuck out. You know, keep farming the map.
I will say this though, Plague. If they can get this next Roche, this is good to have. This is very deep from them. There we go. They have to leave. I would have liked to have been there just because I would have assumed that the goons would do something.
Would dive, yeah.
Because a number of times I'm hitting buildings and I look up and the goons are outside their fountain and I'm like, we almost got the line, and then all of them die. Okay, was that worth it? The problem is once you set the task, it's like tug of war, and you don't want to let go of the rope first. You want to be either pulled into the water or win.
Well, here we go. Second Roche will go to Radiant. This is the make or break. It's second Roche for them, and it's hopefully going to be Ags for PA. And then we'll find out if PA is enough. It's interesting that I felt this Lycan has farmed pretty well, but I feel like I had the same complaint that the last time we saw him play. His farm was good, but he never had impact. Oh. Because he didn't really know how to get into the fights that well, like use his advantage early.
I feel like a lot of players, like an ult lasts 25 seconds. Like if you pop that and BKB, you can eat a Lion and a Witch Doctor. Like they can 4-star away, it doesn't matter. You're so fucking fast. You can eat those two and then just get in there and start chunking whoever you want. You've got the Pango just disrupting, and you've got this PA with BKB blowing people up. Like, Lycan to me, as a support player, is fucking terrifying. When he's running at me, I'm like, well, that's my ass then. Like, he's figured out that if you kill the two squishy lads, who also have most of the fucking control, then what do you do? Like, Spectre, Viper, and Underlord are just going to be waddling after you. You're going to be trying your best, but it's going to be hard to lock down a PA and a Pango without Witch Doctor and Lion. I mean, these are two high damage, high control supports.
Mm-hmm.
And if Lycan just blows them up, or even just forces them to fuck off and use their save on themselves, you've got them isolated. You've got a 4v3. We'll see. Yeah, there is the potential for the Wolf PA. I don't think I've seen it.
He's queuing it up at the moment. So we will be seeing the... I don't think it matters that much for PA because you're not relying on your move speed ananyway. But
it's
the shared lifesteal is pretty nice, right? You can keep each other alive. And Lycan will benefit greatly from a random lifestealed PA crit.
Has a Vlad's as well, of course, so even more...
Here is what I'm thinking, though, for this game. The only PA solution they've built towards at the moment is Viper. That's all. They're just relying on Viper's Nether Toxin.
Yeah.
There's no Silver Edges. There's no MKBs. It's just that. I mean, that and Death Ward, right? Because I think it's...
I don't think it has true.
It has 50% bonus accuracy, so it nearly always hits.
Yeah.
And so that axe can be pretty scary.
What's the problem here? Wogan not paying attention.
I think they double pressed F9.
I think he assumed they unpaused, and Wogan repaused because he's a bit of a tool.
He's Wogan.
He's just Wogan. He's just Ken.
He's an American, am I right, Cock?
I think he is an American. I want to make it clear. You ask me, I'm not American.
Exactly.
I wouldn't know.
That's what I'm saying. As a Canadian, if I say to you, he's an American, you just go, yeah. Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Please TP out, Tech Killer. Please TP out. Don't walk back through the ward.
Unsurprisingly,
He's walking through that ward. Here we go. Oh my god, he's farming
under it. He can be seen. They do know he's there. They found him.
And he's TP'd out like a...
Oh my god!
Hex.
Why is he so greedy?
I don't know.
Why are you so greedy, dude?
Genuinely impossible to explain that one.
Like,
There's no justification.
They just did Roche. Just fucking leave. Honestly, Plague, if you guys go down to lower bracket, I'm going to say it. This lad, not the stand-in you were hoping for. Because this performance, I can play Lycan. Can you fuck? I can fucking just A-click creeps down a fucking lane.
Yeah, that's the cope of, you know, our election was stolen. You know, we couldn't get Sean in. That's why we lost.
Who's Sean?
85% black and mild.
Oh.
Normal offlaner.
Wait, why couldn't you get him in?
I think he runs his own store as part of like a big chain, and he had like a big meeting that you have to do tonight. But most of the time he can set his own hours and wouldn't be able to make it.
Oh shit, they're gonna lose Hellboy too if they're not careful. See if he's got the shard.
There we go. He's actually done the right thing and got shards. You don't need Beekeeper anymore, bud. But he's still thinking about
Just get Basher, mate. Just get Basher.
Yeah, I agree.
He's sitting on an Ebenezer Scrooge level amount of money.
He's wanted to save
He's not
buyback,
buying
though.
anything.
I hope Wogan doesn't save buyback. I think you win this game off Ags. Don't save buyback. I think it is the kind of game where you go Ags Rapier on PA. Honestly. Or no, you probably go Ags Nullifier Rapier. Once you get those items, this game is so over. Okay, they got a decent ward, so they see them looking to do Tormy. But Tech Killer isn't here.
They are thinking about this. This is a bold go.
Oh my god.
Oh shit!
It's
PA things are happening! PA things are happening! Trouble for Tech Killer. Hellboy doesn't get his off, he's dead! And Alfredo's killing all the rest of them. Gito's in here as well. Where's PA? Here comes Tech Killer. Where's Wogan? I'm looking at the wrong bit of the fight. He's in! He's disarmed! He's getting
He's got
vipered!
back as well, and here comes Hellboy.
That's the Aegis. Can they get Alfredo?
No.
Oh, disaster.
No, Hellboy's just gonna die. They do get Alfredo. The Tormentor got
Oh, the Tormentor got him. Okay.
So we have buyback on PA. And I'll probably have to use it. Which is sad, because that means you should have used it in the fight. If you're going to have to use it anyway, it's unfortunate, but I can respect holding on to it. Yeah, your buyback is what matters.
So Alfredo actually died to the Tormentor. Is dead for 62 seconds, but I think Viper and Lion can do enough here to force the buyback.
plenty of damage.
Dire structures are fortified.
Hellboy, brother. Oh, he might just have convinced, the goons might just be cowardly enough that they can give up the tier 3 and then hold. Oh,
It's bold, but it
this
has
was
worked.
honestly, Plague. You could look at this game and see it slipping through their
Dire's
fingers.
bottom tower is under
Yeah.
attack.
Like they
I'm
had
telling you,
it.
this This is really how I thought. I thought it wouldn't be as bad in lane, but this is kind of how I saw it going. Right? Like, we're a bit further behind than I expected. But 8k at 40 minutes is basically meaningless. Especially when all of it is one hero, this Pango.
Yeah. Money changes hands. So the issue was, honestly, they were following what I felt was the plan. Which was, we'll defend high ground and we'll bide our time. They can.
No.
Alright, he gets that guy.
Oh my god.
I think he can just TP out though is the problem.
They've got swap!
The swap!
Perfect.
Alright, he's dead for 85. Huge.
Trickle, trickle, trickle. That's how you lose games. Little mistakes. Little mistakes in PA. And that is Ag's done.
That's Magic's
Timing
second
achieved.
death, by the way.
Yeah, he's had a fantastic game. He's done exactly what they needed to on Viper, but if they lose this game, it really probably has to be down to Alfredo's build is a bit wrong. Because he has to kind of take over from Viper now as the PA counter. I don't think he's building to it particularly. He's going BKB after Butterfly. But Butterfly is good versus PA. She doesn't like building MKBs, but you saw what PA is doing in these fights. He's blowing up your supports, and they can control you later on.
They're gonna do their own Tormentor.
What next on Wogan? You get a Basher?
Nullifier. You don't need Basher this game. You need to do the right thing and kill supports, and as he says that, he goes Basher. Whatever. Basher's fine. I'm okay with it. I think you... There we go, lad. Good work. Good telepathy.
He's fucking stream sniping. I heard clicking. Not. Did you fucking message him?
I will screenshot you my messages after the game if required.
I trust you.
I stand ready to prove my innocence.
I trust you.
What was I going to say? Yeah, if I was PA this game, and I know that it's all on me, this is my game to win or lose, I go Nullifier, and then I go Rapier, and I get the triple dagger talent, and I sit at the back and chuck out daggers until someone dies.
Hellboy has
That is how I play this game.
Hellboy has gone for the BKB. He's 0-8. He is not doing any damage in these fights played.
No, I think this BKB is the biggest mistake he's made this game. Like, sometimes I've picked him a shit matchup and hoped he would do better with it, but the BKB is the first genuine... You're gonna curse this BKB for the rest of the game.
I will say that I think Lycan's Shard is a huge pickup here. It might not seem like a ton, but just having an extra creep just to keep waves pushed. They've taken a lot of towers and really haven't done much pushing at all. It's pretty cool.
I mean, honestly, it's well cock. It means that Tech Killer isn't anywhere near the enemy, which is, I would say, the good side of this. Yeah. Like, just send the creeps. Don't let Tech Killer go in, because this lad will hold a BKB and hold an ult and would die rather than use them. Can't keep getting caught out like this. I'm not being funny. I could play this Lycan. Like, I've played enough Prophet. I know how to A-click lanes and just let my creeps go do it. I could do that, believe me. So don't call yourself a Lycan player. If you can play Visage, fair enough. I can't play no Visage. But if you think you can play Lycan just by fucking doming a creep and shifting it down the lane, good luck, brother.
So it's going to be 2 Butterflies on the enemy team. That means probably someone has to go Bloodthorn on Dire. I don't know. I mean, I guess Hellboy can go MKB, but that's not Hellboy's life at the moment. He's in Struggle City.
They're coming up.
And 2 Butterflies will be an issue for the PA. She won't be able to like commit in and kill a Viper in a stun.
Yep, they're coming.
They are coming. Here we go. This is the test. The final test for PA. You got your items. You've got buyback.
Rubik gets the Firestorm.
Huge.
But they are taking the continual damage to the tower is strong, right? This Viper is chucking out deeps.
They're thinking about going around the side here. Wogan's getting in position around the
doing?
side. Hellboy's gone in. The break is in on the Viper. The BKB pop. Wogan has he used his BKB? He has. He hasn't got anything. They can't get him. Jacobs is going down. Wogan's in trouble. Gets the stun off on Spectre, but Spectre's going to chase. Here comes Jito looking for more. That's the Lion dead, but that's it. What's happening? Lycan is chasing off. The Underlord goes down. Wogan in trouble. There's the swap to save. They have still got buildings. The Lycan went round the back and killed the Lion. The Witch Doctor is running for his life. Viper, no BKB is trapped. Alfredo also having to back up. They didn't take
still
any
alive.
building damage. I don't think that was too bad.
It's pretty bad.
I don't think it was too bad.
It wasn't. It worked out okay in the end because of good support buybacks. But this is again the same issue Wogan I had in the last game he played PA. His target prioritization is really poor. Target prioritization and patience is things Wogan is lacking. You got to be patient and wait for supports to show themselves, and you got to be patient and wait for your team to initiate for you. You are not the jump.
Right.
You are never the jump.
Like,
in this
you
game.
want
that's
a
Hellboy's
fucking
job. That's
Pango
Technicolor's
roll
job.
going in. You want to swap. Like, when they swapped the Underlord, I thought, they're going to blow up this Underlord. But they
But
didn't.
PA is just somewhere else, you know?
Yeah. Just lack of comms. The lads don't like to talk. Well, third Roche is up. Do they dare give this up?
They can't. It's
I
game
don't think they
over.
can. I think it now matters too much.
Yeah.
When you're down to one set of racks, you can't poke and prod away an Aegis. You can trade racks for time when you've got plenty to spare. But Megas is hard.
Wogan
Still
does
25
have a
approaching.
board. He's
He's
just got it.
Nice jump, Alistair.
Non
I think-
27 just resubbed,
If
forse
we're gonna lose late
75
game, it's
months.
because of this basher on PA. Especially if you go for straight Abyssal, because Abyssal is not that good an upgrade.
You just gotta have nullifiers. You gotta. You cannot play late game Dotes without one nullifier.
They don't have Ghost Scepters on anyone. They don't have Yules on anyone. All they've got
Well, they
is a 4-staff. And that's it. But I guess you can stick it on the Spectre, right? Like, or
Oh, what, you're talking
something.
about Radiant?
No, I'm talking about the... What are you nullifying this game?
For Dire, you're using Nullifier to help you kill Suzethwa. Or to stop the Glimmer from Nutkin. I'm talking about PA's items.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm just like... I don't know if it's...
If your only job in this game is to kill supports, then
yeah,
you have
but
to
don't
go
let the
Nullifier.
Lycan fucking do that. Who else is going to
No,
kill this?
because he's too slow. He's too slow. He's way too slow. He takes forever. He walks in super. He's like, ooh, 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 and they can see this big dog coming from the other side of the universe. You have so much time to kite, to react, to bring your heroes back.
But
That's
so
what PA does.
in
She
that
jumps
fight,
out of blur and one
just
shots someone with
blows
a
people
nullifier.
up. All right, yeah, I
Yeah.
get you. I get you. I'm just saying,
So
in that fight, what Tech Killer did was he chased the Lion and the Witch Doctor away, so that the
Yeah,
rest of
but-
them were isolated, and then they
But
killed the
it
Underlord.
doesn't work because they're not actually killing them. Like Isolate is fine, but both of them were trying to do it. If we want Lycan to do it, fine, but he won't do as good a job. I think his job is much better to be on their cause. Because he can trade much better. He's got 3k health. He's
Right.
got pretty good like armor and HP regen, and he can do that. And
Yeah.
if he needs to kite a bit, he can jog away.
I get you.
All right, here we go. Like again, how I talked about the structure. It's Lycan and Pango creating space in the fight for PA. At the moment, it's PA going in to create space for his much less useful heroes, which is incorrect.
Kara, I will not be taking carry talk from you after your troll performance yesterday.
Sometimes you take the wrong 25 talent, and you still win anyway.
And refuse to get shard and various other
Well,
things.
Shard is a new thing. I can understand that, but the 25 talent was very unfortunate.
But let me just tell you, Plague almost broke his teeth grinding them so much in that game.
I was really worried for your guys' victory after the 25 thing. I was like, man, if you lose the game like that, it's harsh. Because you guys played well to even stay in that game. And I thought, oh, it's over now. They can just RP you and kill you. But you fucking won. Alright, here we go. The 25 is online for Wogan. Here come the daggers. But it's into Aegis. Whoa, he just goes in.
Oh,
Now he's
jeez.
just kind of dead.
Oh,
Wogan's so in trouble. He's disarmed. He can't do anything. He's dead.
No.
Bye back.
they haven't killed anybody yet. Nobody's died apart from Wogan.
Cheeto goes down.
They're gonna
so
get the
does
supports here,
Sethwa.
probably. But... And they've used Wogan's buyback, so he's gone back in now. And there's the double stun. Can he get any more crits?
Oh, Jesus.
He can rehearse the disarm with his E.
Alright,
There we go,
alright.
some good kills. Wogan just has to wait out the blade mail, and in he goes.
Get him, brother!
His middle tower is under attack.
Oh wow, Alfredo, he just doesn't take damage.
You will.
He's got the butterfly, got the BKB.
Well, here comes the stuns. And the break from Jake as well, look at that.
Look at that. Dead.
Golden break.
Broken, dead.
Yes,
You're
it's
right,
literally
wow.
it's literally that quick. Like if you get the break on him, he just fucking explodes.
That's why it's so strange that every single one of these fights, Wogan tries to kill Viper.
Yeah.
Pointlessly.
He could just
Pointlessly.
blow up this spec. It's literally that quick.
But hey ho, he's queued up Rapier. This is where PAs win games. They get Rapier and they get lucky. And then all of the rubbish you've done all game of every single fight, the wrong decision, it stops mattering. Because sometimes a dagger will just one-shot someone. But still, the net worth is fine, somehow. I think because Rubik is with the... Firestorm and Nether Toxin is actually farming waves probably faster than PA does.
Yeah.
But we are now we're looking pretty low on buybacks for Dire.
Yeah,
so one more mistake like that from Wogan and game is over.
Oh wow!
So one more mistake
Oh,
like
shit,
that from
the lion died.
The game is back on. He's actually on the dieback for Lion.
Yeah, a minute and a half dieback.
Radiant's middle tower. has
Wogan is
fallen.
alone, but it's not really gonna matter because
Just blur and walk away. The thing is, like, you always look at this and think, he's alone. But when we see a PA mid like that, you think, oh, his mates are all behind him waiting.
Yeah,
There's no way he's doing that by himself. To be fair, it was a strong Gibsoning from that Lion, right? Just thinking you're going to be safe standing there with your entire team dead.
Go, I just wanted to stun the wave.
He did just want to stun the wave. Well, here we go. First time this game, I'd say. Net worth lead probably about to go to Dire, and they're pressuring high ground.
Yeah, this is
Oh,
the first time
shit.
they've really
If they can
They
swap
can
this lad
swap
out.
on this Viper.
There it is! Man's in big trouble! He's gonna go down! He's dead! He's dead
No.
for 100!
They don't know that though. They'll assume he has buyback.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Alright, here we go. Jake can start laying down the firestorm from the Nether Toxins. If Alfredo wanders into one of those and gets PA'd,
Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack. Radiant's
That's a lane! That's a lane!
now do you go for more? 10 seconds on Lion. Now Lion can probably blow this PA up. So it's getting a little bit scarier, but...
This is just dotes. Like,
Yeah,
most of the
it's
games
not-
we've had lately have been pretty long games.
It's a lot of a slower game these days, Dota 2. You're going to generally always get your answers. Which is why these heroes like PA look so much better, because you get to your timing.
Previously it was
Pretty
like,
much
yeah, the
regardless.
game's over before you get there. Now it's not the case.
They got for a swap on Spectre. They have the break.
the break.
Do they know the real one?
No.
It's got the BKB out. Now, where's PA? PA's not going in yet. And here comes the break. Keep going. What's he doing? Why isn't he hitting?
Kill the lion!
Wogan.
Oh no.
He's got
Again,
BKB in
broken.
one.
Oh, they get the
Jake's
Underlord!
doing so
Alfredo
much work.
very low! It's just Gino dead! Wogan is still up! My camera's gone to shit! They get him! He's dead for 100! They're all dead! I can't believe it! They're actually pulling it back! However, look at their base! Gino's gonna buy back to deal with it. They're gonna try and push mid here.
So they know there's no buyback on Lion. And
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Hellboy may
match.
be in bother. He's gonna back up. Tech Killer's gonna
they
try
got
and
BKB,
commit here.
BKB on Wogan. He can kill this match here. Oh, I would have gone for that, man. I would have really gone for that. But I think I can respect. You got your buybacks. You can chill out. And here comes what he was waiting for, the Rapier.
He has
He
it.
bought out for that.
He
He has
has.
bought out for that.
Yeah, because he hasn't got buyback.
That's a 2.6k crit.
Oh yeah. Now the one concern which people in chat have mentioned is there's going to be a lot of wild daggers throwing around these fights, and Spectre has a blade mail.
Oh, the blade
so something
mail.
can go very wrong very
could
quickly.
go very,
if
very
a
wrong.
dagger,
Just one shots himself.
if a dagger goes wrong. So there's a famous I think it was TI qualifiers this year game of Crystallis playing PA against a Terrorblade. It was like this for them. They were losing really hard. They're going down racks. The Terrorblade's looking unstoppable. And he buys Rapier with the 25 talent. And they win the game off of a fight at the Radiant top racks. And Crystallis sits by his Tormentor and throws out daggers and keeps killing them. But every time he throws out a dagger, one of them hits the Tormentor. And he does a little bit more damage to every time.
Oh, no.
And then one of them crits the Tormentor and he almost gets one shot by it. And they still win the fight anyway, because he stops throwing daggers. He's like, I can't fucking risk it anymore. Because if these keep hitting the Tormentor, I'm going to die.
I think, you know what? I think they're camping up here to get this next Roche. They really need it. If they can get this on Wogan, that would be absolutely huge.
Yeah.
Look at that. 3.4k crits. Gino, just stand in there. Just stand in there. Yes.
The question for me is, do you sacrifice mega creeps for Roche?
Yeah. You've got the Lycan, you've got the wolves. You can push out lanes so
The wolves
quickly.
do nothing against Megas. I don't know.
Yeah, against
They
Megas
do a lot of damage.
They'll die.
It's like two basic creeps. Alright, Roche is up. Oh, they're coming through! They're coming through! Here's Underlord! He's in! This is the fight they're in! Wogan gets the break off, the stun on the Viper, but he's been hexed! He doesn't have BKB! Hellboy with a massive stun! They get the Underlord, he's dead for 2 minutes! He's on dieback! Viper's dead too, 99 seconds! Here's the swap on Nutkin! Nutkin goes down to a single fucking dagger! It's Alfredo alone! Wogan biding his time, waiting for that fucking blade mail to go down. Hellboy in trouble! They get him! I can't believe it! Triple kill for Wogan!
Concept works! Oh, yes, team!
Oh my god. That's incredible. Now, that is a buyback on Madge to defend the base, but they can do nothing.
But they know there's no buyback on Spectre, and they know there's no buyback on Underlord.
Shout out to Jakis for some great breaks and a really good doctor.
Honestly, the stolen break has won this game.
Yeah, it was
so hard. And I mean, Hellboy's had a shit game this entire time, and now he's starting to turn up to fights, and even this Lycan's putting out damage. Like,
dude, that roll saved that fight.
Do you know? And do you know why it's so hard to keep track of what's going on in these fights? It's because PA's a fucking Lycan wolf, and I can't keep track of where he is.
Yeah, same.
But if you look at the show fight recap for that, 11,000 damage on PA.
Wow.
Are they going to go throne? Oh, here we go.
Oh, I would go for the Megas because I'm a pussy, but sure.
There's the glyph. Hellboy's really low as well. His career's just been killed.
They have a cheese. The Jakis is going to feed the cheese to Hellboy. Sure. Yeah, there it is.
That's good.
Radiant's top barracks are under attack.
So still hitting. 30 seconds and there's no glyph.
Creeps are going to get that lane anyway. Hellboy's going to roll just to disrupt.
Just going to click the...
Oh, they're just the Witch Doctor ult with the Ags, but it's okay. They back it up. Jakis very, very low. Hellboy almost dying to that. He is dead! They've lost two! Oh my god, playing! This is a disaster! Oh no! Oh no! Oh, they got cocky! Oh, they've lost two!
He's going to get killed here as well.
He is, and he's going to give up the rapier playing! And they didn't get the mega creeps! He goes in with the breakdance heal disc! Oh no, Wogan, why? Why, brother? Oh my god!
All they had to do was hit the building, and they win that game. All they had to do. Well, we still got buyback on PA.
You've got buyback on everyone.
Yep, so it will be a buyback off in the end.
Madge has taken the rapier.
I think that's correct. He's probably doing more damage than the Spectre at this point.
If they just hit the fucking Ancient there, they win!
If Wogan doesn't blink strike that Viper, they win the game.
Why didn't he just click the Ancient?
The throne.
And if he
Sorry,
sets his BKB for a second life, he can TP home as well. Don't forget that.
Whew!
I think Tech Killer's looking to like push Rax or like go for the Ancient or something. I think this is incorrect. You got to fight, brother.
One buyback.
Don't be afraid to go for the fight. You can still win it, even without Rapier.
Here comes Bean, 2 buybacks.
Buyback on PA. It's in. Here we go. This is what the game is about now. Can they win this fight?
They get the mega creeps. The Ghost Scepter, Alfredo's going in. Gino goes down instantly. Hellboy in trouble. BKB's to try to get away.
PA's in on the Viper, but not doing enough damage.
Not doing the damage yet. Wogan's in there. He's bitten him. Doesn't have the break. Alfredo's got the rapier. No, sorry. Viper's got the rapier. I can't speak.
So Wogan's life form about to come to an end. He's still got Abyssal, but no BKB. I think Radiant, if they're sensible, they back up with Megas. They're trying to TP out, but Bean's been left behind here. He's just stuck in the pit the entire time.
It's just
so sad
for everyone. They can't kill him.
They can definitely kill him. Wogan just has to be brave.
Eventually, it's just taken 2.5 minutes.
There we go.
Good lord.
You know, that honestly, that is why I always make sure we get all the racks before we go for the end, because it doesn't take long. It doesn't take long. Like, they could have just got that melee rack.
It was the correct decision to go for the end.
It was.
But he didn't go for the end.
The problem is you then need to make sure everybody hits the fucking throne, and they just often don't. They get distracted.
It's also things like when he jumped in on the Viper, he didn't abyssal him. So Viper's able to Hurricane Pike to safety.
Yeah.
It's all these little things that when you're playing in this kind of game and it's getting really tough, and you just start making those little mistakes and they add up. They add up to a loss. But the Radiant were doing the same. It's exactly the same thing. They were making lots of little mistakes that my team was capitalizing on.
60-minute items playing. 60-minute items.
Let's see what they get.
A Book of the
Wogan's
Dead
first to grab
on
his.
Book of the Dead.
I think that's pretty sick, right? Holy shit, they're going to be running at 1,000 miles an hour with the Lycan.
Yeah.
What's Wogan looking at? He's flying his out now. What about Radiant team? Nothing picked up yet. Book of the Dead for Jido as well. So that's 2 Book of the Deads to help push out
Wogan is
Megas.
going for... He's thinking. Pirate Hat.
Start sticking up bounties. Okay.
I think that is the correct play.
Yeah.
Well
I mean, it's hard
done,
to say without being able to see his... Because you'd like Ex Machina, but you don't have much mana on PA. 300... Fuck, I can't speak. You use a lot of spells on PA.
Yeah.
You use a lot of mana on PA that you don't think about. So it's quite hard to sustain.
Rubik is going for... Jacobs is thinking. He's giving it a think. He's going to swap it in any second now. I can feel
Second
it.
Divine has
He's also gone for Book of the Dead. I like that. Second Divine purchased by Wogan.
So now that's 1 Rapier Viper, 1 Rapier PA.
Oh, no, not like this.
Fallen Sky on Hellboy. Can you Fallen Sky while you're rolling? I guess you can, right?
You can, yes. Whoa.
Oh my god, if Wogan dies here, what is he doing?
Now,
He
Alfredo
does
has
not
some
have
mirror
buyback,
shield.
and he's bought another rapier. What is this nonsense? They might sandwich them here, but my god.
They want to do something. I think they should just leave.
You know what? This Lycan is actually out
Hellboy's been
pushing.
caught.
Has he?
No, he's okay. He's rolled away. He's had to use roll, but I think it's fine.
You know, we could easily end up in Megas v Megas here, because look at this.
absolutely.
Look at this wolf. The wolf is just pushing. No one has buyback, right? Oh, the Venge has buyback. Spectre has buyback.
A lot of
All of
do,
the
actually.
Radiant, pretty much.
And Radiant will have all of theirs up before Dire has most of theirs back. So it will soon be Radiant's time to go. What's Roche looking like? Can respawn in a minute 15.
Pirate
think it
Hat
would-
is 80 less attack speed than Phantom Strike on its own. That's true, but Phantom Strike is like, you blink and you do that, and then when that runs out, you just kind of click. So I guess
definitely,
if you
it's
don't
not
get
the
a
best.
kill,
It's not the best item for PA, but we can't see what he's offered. He could have just genuinely had dog shit.
It would be nice actually if you could mouse over and show what they turned down.
Yeah,
But
it would
I
be
guess
interesting.
he's thinking, look, this means that when I go in and Phantom Strike runs out, I'm still clicking.
He's also thinking I can get these bounties,
get
get,
the
more
bounties,
rapiers,
yeah,
get more rapiers.
Get the buyback. I mean,
Right,
I'm
we
not
talked
being
a
funny.
lot about Dyers. What's Radiant looking like? So we got support's not showing
Mirror
theirs
Shield
yet.
on spec.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Viper has
Stygian
Stygian.
Deso on Maj.
We got Giant's Ring naturally on the slug. Look at the
course.
size of this slug.
Walkabout.
We've got a Mirror
Look
Shield
at
on
how
Witch
big he is.
Doctor, and we have... Sethwa is holding his. He's waiting.
Yeah, they're not. It's interesting. They're not. There, they've taken them
another
now. Giant's
Giant's
Ring
Ring.
online and Mirror Shield Nutkin.
So they've got 2 mirror shields on Alfredo and Nutkin here.
So they're all prepping
Yeah,
to stop this
that's pretty
nullifier,
scary.
stop the PA jump, etc.
The dagger is onto the mirror shield is dangerous for Wogan.
No, it isn't because it
Is it not?
reflects. It reflects based on their damage.
Yeah, it doesn't reflect a
It doesn't reflect his
rapier
own
PA.
damage back
They're
at
coming
him.
mid.
Okay,
They are
gotcha,
coming mid
gotcha,
here.
Gotcha.
They need to be careful.
This. Well, like I said, they've got buybacks and they know it. So any mistakes from Dire here, and it's game over.
Right, they're going up.
It goes
Okay,
Hellboy.
Wogan's Could jump the Viper here. Gets
Viper's
it.
dead!
Nutkin just standing and ulting.
So Sedler
He's
goes
gone
in.
Has
Wogan
BKB,
in
gets the
trouble!
ulti. Oh, that was so
They
important.
get the Underlord too! There's Alfredo, he's trying to get out! He haunts back in!
What?
He's stunned! Kill him! Kill him!
He's brought back in by the mirror shield PA
Oh, the
jump.
mirror shield!
They don't know which one's real. They got the wrong one.
Oh my god, he's gonna live!
It's unbelievable he's escaped it. But Hellboy sees him now.
No, he
What?
might
He's
not.
just ignoring the Spectre.
No one can see the spec!
Well, they're going to get Witch Doctor instead. I'm sure that's fair compensation for not killing Spectre.
They could even it up here. They could at least force buybacks. Alright, now here's the
Eddie,
question.
Pango's ult in that fight, so important for locking them down and stopping the kill PA. And PA gets as the Finger of Death comes in, PA gets the BKB off for the 50% magic resistance and survives because of it. It was so close, milliseconds. If it was milliseconds faster, they might kill PA there.
Oh my god.
They've
This
still
is a
only got buyback.
phenomenal game.
They've still only got buyback. Wogan's got it in 50. Hellboy has it in 30. Jake has it in 40. And it's a
smoke?
minute for Lycan. They're going to try and do Roach.
Venge has the rapier, by the way, which I love, because Gino can, if they want to, actually build as a core now, because Venge is kind of a crazy core.
Alright, Venge grabbed the rapier. Could have given it to Lycan, but sure, in the heat of battle,
I
sure.
think I don't think Lycan can drop any of his items, to be honest. I
Yeah.
think all of these are a bit too necessary.
Yeah, he needs them.
You should be able to give things to your wolves.
Put a Lycan on one of the fucking disposable wolves. Put a rapier, I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Why
They
not?
wouldn't see it coming.
That's true.
A wolf walks into your base and just instantly kills your ancient. Just wouldn't know what to do.
Oh, here we go.
The Radiant
So
are shitting themselves now.
Still not 25 on these supports for online, that is. So it'd be good for Radiant to get his 25, because I think everyone else in this game is 25 plus.
It's up! It's
Yeah.
up! Let's see how quickly they do it.
Not even solar cresting. That's how confident they are with this. There we go. Swash.
16 seconds.
Fallen to the dire.
Refresh your
So-
shot on tech.
So.
Look at these double waves that they're sending in with the Book of the Dead. I'm actually... The double Book of the Dead plus the Lycan Wolves and his creeps is keeping these mega creeps away from the base pretty fucking well.
It's huge.
But again, they got to send someone back here. It probably has to be Lycan. He's got the boots to travel too.
Yeah.
He can justify
Pango.
it.
Please don't hit Ancients.
gonna
Please
be
don't hit
Hellboy.
Ancients.
He has boots to travel, and he can TP in on Lycan Wolves. So
Ah.
that's also fine. Because he also kills the waves really fast, right? Like all his AoE wave clear.
Hellboy has Fallen Sky. Cool.
But now
Right.
waves coming in bot. It's not easy to keep
They
this
all
out.
have buyback now on Dire. Radiant are down. They don't have it online. They don't have it on Witch Doctor. They don't have it on Viper. This is the time to take a fight. The waves
They're
are pushed
still-
as much as they're going to
They
get.
don't have time because there's going to be another wave coming into base that they got to go deal with. So they can't
No,
take
they
a
got
fight
it. They
now.
got it. They can at least get this building.
You gotta be. But this will be a death of like a tier 4 if they try and take this Midrax, I think. Honestly. You can't sort of half-ass it with megas. These guys do a lot of fucking damage. But they might be looking to jump.
Look at that building go down.
So Alfredo is the only one who survived last fight and didn't have to use buyback. Alright, there we go. They backed off again.
Subsequently, Bean on Underlord now has buyback as well.
He didn't have to buy back either. So they're going to stick these two at the front and hope that Dire overcommit to kill them, and they can get some trades. I think is the plan.
So I genuinely think it would have been worth committing something like Lycan or someone to just fucking get up there and get those buildings. I
Well,
really
here's-
think.
I think the correct play now is they can do this where they sit in the triangle under their ward, and they can cut the waves with Rubik
Yeah.
and with PA, and then Pango can deal with this and can come back into the fight whenever. So now that the waves are out, you can go for the committal without risking anything. Because you've still got plenty, 4 minutes you've got to make this work.
Here's the double Book of the Dead. Send them up.
They'll keep... Someone's mismicroing terribly.
It's Lycan.
It's Lycan, as expected.
It's the
but
Lycan specialist. who
Here
is
comes the
standing
ball, so it
stock
will be
still.
Megas.
That's it. It's Megas v Megas. Come on.
Oh no, wait, backdoor's kicked in. The creeps aren't there.
They got it. They got it.
There
They got
we
it.
Radiant's middle base has fallen. The Dire
Megas v Megas. That's what we like to see.
I have not seen this in a while.
This is a phenomenal game of Dota. I just want to make it clear. Whoever
Halberd
wins,
on
wow.
Bean. That's really important. And they've got Lycan PA. Oh, I'd go for this Bean, man. I'd go for it. But they're still a little worried. They're a little worried about where this Viper could be sitting. Okay, come on. Just keep. So they probably want to wait for the next. Well, they've Lycan ulted as well. They're really going for it. But they're just not actually
Here they
committing.
come.
They found
Ryan?
the Zephyr.
They call Hellboy around the back here, but they're in on Bean. Hellboy gets the ult on.
Madge is dead. Madge is dead instantly.
Madge dead for 2.
Hellboy's in, just causing
Tech
chaos.
killer down. They've lost 2. Hellboy is causing chaos. They're going to get the Underlord here, I
Wogan's
think.
committed.
Bean goes down. He's dead for 100. So Zephyr trying to do something around the back.
Instantly.
Nutkin. There's a buyback. Can they get Alfredo? There's a Witch Doctor. He's dead for 2 minutes.
Triple kill. And he has Aegis.
Cheese. Hellboy eats the cheese. Aegis coming back. This could be game. It's him
Alfredo.
versus Alfredo.
With the blade mail. Careful with the blade mail.
is under attack.
Hellboy's manning up at the end. They're going to try and hit the
They're just
throne.
gonna click it.
Wogan has no BKB, no Aegis. He can die. They need to keep disrupting.
Cheetah goes down.
Just not-
Surely that's a rapier.
He's found the
Oh,
Thomas
he's found the
Network. That's
line!
another one. And Hellboy's still kiting. Look at these plays.
Oh
He's
shit, the
running.
bite mail! He died of the bite mail, but they are all dead! Everyone is dead! They are all dead! They're gonna buy back and come back in. It's Hellboy. They called it!
Nice.
What a game!
Lord, what a game! Wow.
Yes.
What?
What a game!
What a fireworks display right at the end. Oh my god. Let's look at the graph, because holy shit. Oh my god.
Woo!
I have no words.
Mancaf had baked a fucking cake. That graph looks like a cake. And then at the end it's sliding off the table. The icing is sliding off the table. But you know what? Honestly, the crazy thing is the net worth and the experience lead was never really that big. It was just this win probability.
They were down by so many kills, but Wogan's Wizards did such a great job of just farming and just trying to avoid fights and pushing out lanes. They were just always just a little bit behind, 2 or 3k behind. Then once they started getting into the base, they got a bit more money. Once the rapiers started coming out, it was just all downhill. A couple almost throwy moments, but wow.
What a game. So that's
one
Mancaf
for the
down
books.
to the lower brackets. Honestly,
That is one for
the
the
game
books.
last night, I thought that's going to be the game of the tournament. I think that has to be the game so far. That was absolutely fucking insane. Game client out of date. Roger that. Thank you, Supes. Whew. They've patched PA after watching that game. So, lesson for all goons. Ban this hero. Ban this hero. Please. Ban this hero. You have to stop letting it through and then thinking Spectre is going to carry you. Stop doing it. Je ne comprends pas. Like, the 2 teams that I've seen first pick it have won.
Yeah. It's so strong. And like Plague was saying, once, because they're so long, these games, everybody's getting the gold they need.
Yeah.
Everybody's getting their items, and PA is just better with her items than so many heroes.
Exactly right, Cock. She gets to that point, doesn't matter what you've got, she's gonna fucking annihilate you. Like it used to be that you would get things like an Aeon Disc or a Ghost Scepter. She gets to nullify, she doesn't give a shit. She does not give a shit. Now, they went for trying to win the game earlier. They got the Mega Creeps, but it didn't matter. This Lycan, I mean, we were like, this dog is pretty cool, I guess. He genuinely kept those weights
It's
pushed
really
out
cool.
a lot. It doesn't seem like much, but it did make a difference. The double Book of the Dead meant that they could just go and push, get the mega creeps. Then they don't need to worry about their base anymore. They can do this kind of dive. Really interesting.
I love that little dog. That I don't play Lycan, but might give it a go just to get that shard.
Hell yeah.
So much fun. So much fun.
Are you casting the next one with us? I don't know if we're doing the next one. It's up to Plague, I guess. Oh, I'm in a lobby.
Saul Goodwink isn't. He's level 16 Grimstroke at the moment.
Yeah, get in here, bud. Get in here.
I need an invite from Ari, please.
All right.
Thank you, friend.
You need to restart Dota, though. Did you do that?
I have already done that.
Okay. I don't know if Plague is coming or not.
I'm in. I love the new profile. Like these some of these profiles are really, really funny.
Yeah. He's coming. This is the Billionaires versus the Goon, the Bad, and the Ugly. Which is interesting.
Yeah, let's look at some stats.
So, I thought I must be going crazy. I thought that NPR and his team won their game. So NPR is either standing in or was standing in last night.
Believe that
This is lower bracket. I think this is lower bracket 2A. So if Billionaires lose this, they're out. If Goon lose this, they're out. So
Yesterday,
this is
Goon, the Bad, and the Ugly won a game, but I think it was a makeup game.
no. It could have been. Yeah, they still hadn't finished some games. But so this is lower bracket. So Billionaires need to win this game, or they're out.
Let's check the schedule. Area to confirm. But okay, so yesterday the Goon, the Bad, and the Ugly played George Foreman plus Grill, and the Goon, the Bad, and the Ugly won, presumably putting them in the top bracket. But
No. So that was lower bracket.
That was lower bracket.
Yeah.
So Billionaires lost their first game and went down into lower bracket. And Goon, the Bag, and the Ugly won their first game in the lower bracket to progress through to play Billionaires.
I see.
The Billionaires
Oh,
was was the game where they picked Spectre against PA, wasn't it? Plague? I'm sure that Eagle played Spectre.
Did, yeah. And they lost eventually, right?
They did.
Yeah.
Like all of these games, they're about 10 years long, but holy shit, they're pretty hype. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. I know that people don't like it because it's like 70 minutes or whatever. But when a game is over in 40 minutes or 30 minutes and it's a stomp, it's way less entertaining. When it comes down to these ultra late game, what item you're going to get is going to decide the game. A pick-off can decide the game. The ante goes up. I mean, that troll game yesterday, Plague, I was like, man, this is getting pretty dull. You were like, yeah, but it is tense. And I was like, you know what? Yeah, it actually is fucking tense because it's one boo-boo. And we can see everything. So for us, it's like, oh, yikes. Whereas for them, it's like they are sweating. It's just terror. Ban PA. They have banned Vi's Oracle. Someone has to ban PA.
Radiant team ban.
It probably won't be Goon the Bad and the Ugly, though, because they get first pick. So if the Billionaires don't ban PA and they lose, that's on them.
Team ban.
Oh man, I gotta like reset my mental, you know. I'm too jacked up. I got a headache. I was yelling so much.
Play. What was their
heart rate, wow.
What was the post team chat like?
I was just saying that, you know, I think unironically, there are teams that are better than us in this tournament. There are teams that can crush us in lanes and dominate us the entire time. But if we get to late game, I haven't seen any team making better decisions in the late game than Wogan's winners. Man, we are the kings of late games this tournament.
5 seconds.
And I will commit to getting us to the late game every single goddamn time if I have to. Because you see the way they play the map. Not many teams could have played that map to keep the net worth difference at 2k the entire time. It's hard. It's hard
was
to
so
play on the
impressive.
edge and always keep it pushed out and be chased around the entire time. And they fucking execute it. Oh, I'm proud of them.
PA should have been picked here, and it has been picked. They didn't watch the last game clearly.
Primal's in the game though. I instantly picked Primal here. If I'm goon bad ugly.
And they've given them PA. I don't really understand.
PA got
this.
through and was insta-picked.
I do not understand how this keeps happening. Why is this
5
happening?
seconds remaining.
I don't think that, like, if you go to TI, if you go to major tournaments, the pros, they watch other games to see what the other teams are doing. They have, like, stats people. The goons do not do that.
No, but they know this hero is strong.
So what a lot
Apparently
of our
not.
drafting prep... Okay, I don't like that trio pick for a start, but whatever. So I think these teams are probably a little bit billionaires favoured, and by that I mean quite strongly billionaires favoured, so I don't know if the drafts will overall matter that much, because it should be billionaires
10
victory.
seconds remaining.
But what a lot of the prep for what I've seen is you go to the strats page of the team you're playing against, you look at the most played heroes, you look at which ones are successful, and you look at which ones you don't really know how to deal with, and you get rid of those.
I mean,
Everyone
honestly,
conceptually knows how to deal with PA, but because PA doesn't appear on many people's strats pages, they forget about it. They think like,
who knows how to deal with PA? Like, you can't.
I've got my
can,
concepts, but
you can
it's
get
hard.
mega creeps against her, and it doesn't seem to matter.
Yeah.
Like,
But
she's
like
just
I
super
said-
strong. Her ags is so good. Her shard is so good.
10
I mean, I'm going to big up my
seconds
predictions that game because I felt like I was pretty on point for
You
both
were.
how far we'd be behind and when the comeback would start. It was the second or third Roche, I can't remember exactly when I said the Spectre's items are not ready to deal with PA. And from that point on, right, the Viper starts falling off. It's easier for PA to just not be in Viper Spit. And it gets harder and harder for Spectre to do anything because she didn't build the right items. And you've got to be... Every single thing you do has to be, how do we beat PA? Like, every single hero has to be building, how do we beat PA? And that's hard. And it leaves lots of room for other heroes to become good. And this Lycan to start causing chaos, but... I don't think Viper's the pick. I really think Bet Primal. Yes, exactly. This is the true PA counter. It's such a PA counter, I'm surprised they let it through. They're really confident in PA.
Dire team pick.
Warlock.
Radiant team pick.
I think being the butterfly was a mistake. I think you either commit to being a support killer and you go for Nullifier Basher, or you commit to being a PA counter and you go either Silver Edge or MKB. I don't know if having an earlier Halberd would have helped you. I think your items on Gold were pretty correct. I think the Rubik just made your game too impossible to play. But maybe earlier Halberds, I don't know, it's hard. It's like whenever you're playing up as these hyper carries, you either have the items to deal with the hyper carry, or you have the items to kill the hyper carry's team and isolate them so they can't kill you faster. You got to do one or the other generally. Yeah, I think the Rubik had like significantly more net worth than the Pango at one point, just because he's running around. I mean, ultimately, Spectre versus PA is not a good matchup. It's almost impossible to win late game as Spectre versus PA.
Evidently.
But you guys gave it a bloody good try. Yeah,
you were close.
That was a good game because both teams played well. That's not everything Radiant did was incorrect and everything Dire did was flawless.
No, that was a fucking great game.
Yeah,
wow.
it was a really
I think
good
if you're going late game, the two carries I respect at the moment versus PA, I've said a few times, it's Faceless Void and it's probably Terrorblade. I think those two can do it.
I mean, honestly, I'm surprised we haven't seen any Void picks.
He's got a lot of issues, and when you pick Void, a lot of the game becomes will the Void hit the Chrono, and when you've got all that weight leaning on you, with our harsh eye leaning in as well, it's kind of scary.
Yeah, but people are buying Rapiers, Plague. I mean, there's a harsh eye on people that give up Rapiers. I
think it's a lot of Void drafts become all about Chrono, and it becomes impossible to execute if the team knows to just stand apart.
Like, I'm not sure once you pointed out the very obvious fact that PA herself has a built-in, easily refreshed break mechanic.
Dire team
Yeah.
And also the Rubik meant that you had to break as well from the Viper poison. It's like, okay, so how does this Spectre ever live and kill PA? Like, she can just
the tricky
ping-pong
part
around
for
in the place.
actually, there's a third here. I think Sven is pretty good against PA. You
seconds
go
remaining.
somewhere in your general Sven build. You have a Silver Edge, you have an Assault Cuirass, and you have
5
Shard.
seconds remaining.
And with the Shard and AC, your team generally survives, and with Silver Edge, you can probably kill her. I think those three.
Dire team
But PA is the ultimate hero of this patch for a reason. There is no hero that can just go toe-to-toe with PA.
Okay,
Dab Butcher.
so hold on.
Radiant team
We had, I thought from the billionaires, they've picked PA, they've won the game. But they have now picked Pudge and Grimstroke. So I'm kind of intrigued to see how this will go. There is a potential for the Grimstroke ult to equal double Pudge each, which is
10
2
seconds
BKB piercing
remaining.
stuns.
That would be tough.
Which is
to...
something.
So the
But
combo they
hard.
have at the
5
moment for
seconds
Grim,
remaining.
one of the most broken Grim combos in my opinion is double bonds.
Double
Yeah.
bonds.
Yeah, it's the double bonds. That's what
It's
they're
a
going
lot
after.
of damage, and it's very easy to get off
Wait,
because
so
your
it
bonds
stacks?
cast.
It does. Yeah, it's insane. I've done it
It's
a
a
couple times.
lot of damage.
It's genuinely, if you can get it off, it's just a one fight. It's so good. Warlock is phenomenal this patch, obviously, and with the Grimstroke double.
I don't know.
So-
I don't get the Butcher pick myself. This is a
I think
cool
Bleak
Butcher.
is one of those. He's one of those weird offlaners. He plays Slark offlane, he plays Silencer offlane, he plays Pudge offlane.
That's what he does. He does the little gremlin offlaners that he plays really well and takes over games with. And you can never quite get rid of all of them.
I would give him Pudge. I would say of other Gremlin. I would say
Dire
yes.
team pick.
Go ahead and take
Aren't
the
you a
Pudge.
little bit worried about Pudge Grimstrike though? Doesn't that seem like a lane that could really ruin your life? You got last pick pos 1 though, so
Just please don't pick Spectre, please. I beg you.
I don't know why it's happened twice
10
now. This
seconds
Spectre into
remaining.
PA thing.
I mean, they've got
People
Primal Beast.
just like Spectre.
They've got Primal Beast, but
5
this could
seconds
be
remaining.
some kind of fucking Dawn carry. You never know. The lads could
It
do
could be.
something like that. Could
Yeah.
be a Dawn carry, Primal mid, or even Primal offlane Dawn carry, and then they're still ready to pick their mid. They've gone for the old flex picks, but I don't know. We'll see. What's Vi's hero? I guess is Tree, and Winston Venge, or maybe it's the other way around.
I think Vi probably a tree player. I assume if I think it's hard. It depends on what carry they pick. Because some carries want this big beefy tree in their way, and some carries want the high damage venge with them.
I would not pick TB this game because Pudge Grim Warlock seems like a brutal
It's a
TB
lot.
killing combo.
It's a lot.
I think you have a reasonable amount of answers so far with Primal. There is no better. I mean, Doom maybe is a better or equal to Primal Beast as PA counters, but Primal is as good as it gets. If you can beat Primal with PA, you can. This can't be stopped.
Is it just because he just ults her and just slams her a bunch and
It is
kills
because
her?
of the Ags, which is every time you press your E, you get little lines in the ground coming out for you. Each one of those lines breaks.
Oh, right.
So no matter where PA is the fight, one of those lines probably hits him. And you have a BKB piercing ulti that stuns her. So
Yeah.
PA can't really go in, and if she does go in, she
10
gets
seconds
broken and
remaining.
bullied.
It'll be a swap,
5
I
seconds
think, against
remaining.
Dawn, probably, but...
Why
could be
why
wrong.
not just pick Doom against PA? I mean,
I don't-
I'm sure it's
I
really
can't-
annoying, but
I can't remember how it works anymore, but I believe you don't have break on Doom until 25. And you have to forego getting mute at 25. So it's an okay matchup because you stop PA a bit. She can't blink strike around, but it's not what it was. If I'm right, I'm not a Doom player. I can't remember how his skills work off the top of my head. I think it's a talent now to get break.
Wraith
okay.
King.
Yeah, it's because they're worried about
Wraith King.
dying to the combo, so he comes back twice. But I think the issue, as ever, is I don't think Wraith King beats PA. I think that's the problem. Is that this is a
Breaking
hero
is
that
so bad versus PA.
really fucking struggles killing her, and bear in mind that if he's there, she could just fucking kite the fuck out of this lad.
I mean, at the end of the day, you got Larry Llama on Pod 1. You haven't got the whole array of Dota to choose from. But they do have a beefy lineup.
Just pick Void, lads. Just try it.
They have a beef. It was banned. It's one of the final bans from Dire.
Because they're stream sniping all their coaches. It happens.
Remaining.
We have not seen Void banned at any
12
point
seconds
in these
remaining.
games I've watched. We were talking about Void, and suddenly they banned Void. Just stop doing it, lads.
I've mentioned it in other casts. You know, they could have just learned.
Yeah, right.
I need to stop talking as much, to be honest. I'm giving away my team. I'm giving away my PA counters. What am I doing?
It is you. Yeah.
Guys, TB sucks against PA.
Do you want to know my counter to PA? It's the ban
What?
screen. You just
Yeah.
ban the hero.
You
It's
get a
that
ban,
easy.
you get a free ban.
Like,
You
if
can
you're
choo- you
first
can
pick,
simply
you
choose not to
don't
play
ban
it.
PA. And if she goes through, you pick her. And if you are not first pick, you ban PA. It's that simple. You're adamant that no one stream snipes. All right, Dan. This is like Plague's everyone that says nice try means it shit. I'm sorry, but I've been online for too long to believe that there are nice people out there in the majority. There's a lot of fucking assholes out there.
Can I just say I like the Warlock Grimstroke. The sets match. They've both got that Japanese.
That was kind of cute.
Love that. I do love that.
Oh wow. I'm being
Yeah,
recommended a friend on Facebook. Their last name is Force Dick.
Do you think they've done that intentionally to find you?
No.
Force Knife and Force Dick.
No, it's just their name.
That's an unfortunate one.
This is a normie, all right, that I have mutuals with. There's no way. Force Dick. That's unfortunate.
Prepare for battle.
Oh, I got some emails in. Oh, work at 10 p.m. Don't we love it?
You're working now?
Well, I'm just checking the emails just to see if there's anything important. But I think it's both things. It's two things I can do tomorrow.
That means you have a career.
Yeah.
If you're checking your work emails at 10 p.m., that means you're like, oh, let me just check. I haven't got any work emails. They've sucked you in. You belong to them now, Plague.
I do like working for them a lot. I have to admit, I'm a bit of a wage cuck.
I mean, having a job is fun, especially post uni, when you are kind of, you feel like this is how I felt at university. Was I just want to start making money and doing work and stuff that feels like it's real world. I'm sick of the theory. I've had years of theory, school,
30
and then
seconds
college,
to
and then university. It's all fucking theory. Give me some real world shit so I can actually really
Big
start.
5v5.
Okay.
Hook misses.
Oh, you can break this purge and
Do they have? Well, they got enough time to hang around for the hook to come up again.
That's true.
NPR making the wise choice to
Yeah.
get in there now.
Chosen a goose. Big stun. Is it enough?
The battle begins.
The Warlock has taken heal, which is bad, really bad.
Oh dear.
Yeah. If he dies to tower,
Oh,
not bad.
fair.
Not bad.
Wait, the Warlock took heal?
Yeah.
Yeah, trying to
yeah,
save him in there.
That is lane losey, and therefore game losey.
Correct. Although
Agreed.
we've seen lanes lost in games won. See tonight's games.
So, I didn't spot that NPR is standing in for the Goon, the Bad, and the Ugly here.
Yeah.
That's
we
a
saw
big
his-
pickup. That's
Well,
a big
it
pickup.
is, but we saw his Slardar last night, and he's a hesitant boy.
He did hesitate a bit, but he also bashed the shit out of some
He
motherfuckers
did
in
that
that
too.
game. And I think his butterfly pickup was one of the big reasons they won that game. Just impossible for TA to focus him down in the team fights.
Well,
we
Bleak
shall
is
see.
having fun. Oh, hello! Winston's so low! The blood
Oh,
grenade!
missed it with the blood
Well,
grenade.
Winston's dead anyway. So let's see. They brought 3 heroes bot to go for a kill, and they lose the fight.
Yeah.
That's
That is
unfortunate.
so bad.
And now Vi has stolen the entire wave and fucked up the aggro. This is not great.
Hey, Notch on the Warlock. You need to get some XP, my friend. Just standing AF. To
Oh,
pull,
don't
but-
single pull? Notch!
Oh no, it's
Oh,
it's
he's
a
so-
Oh,
he's
yeah,
got
but
the
that
little
was...
pull.
He
He's
got
the little
lucky there. There's no way he meant to do a demi pull.
Dead.
So I think the interesting matchup right now is if everything is on Bet Primal to win this game, to stop this PA, how does he do against Quap?
I don't know.
Yeah, you'll have to.
So
answer that
my
one
opinion
yourself, my
is
friend.
it's going to be a bit rough for a while. He generally his strength outscales her dagger.
Oh, in terms of damage, yeah. And I mean, I don't think either of them dies to the other. That's the way I'd see it.
No,
because they both
it
have
should be as long
essentially-
as Teddy's able to get some runes, it should be fine.
Yeah.
And he can just kind of like how it should have been for Pango versus Viper that game. It's a lot of hassle, but he should, with runes and pushing waves out correctly, he should be fine.
So it's not necessarily about picking up players so much as these are not pro players. Like, let's just remember, these are people who, oh, I can't make Tuesday, my mum's coming over, or I've got a cake to eat, or I can't get time off work. So there's real world issues when it comes to these games. And it just is what it is. Okay, so Notch has immediately static linked the wave. Just imagine if he had the link and the upheaval now, they would be in sad
the
city.
upheaval's the big one.
Do you know what my biggest pet peeve in Warlock Dotes at the moment is? And I've had it on a few Warlocks in a row, is they Q and then E when the fight's going on. And it's like, great, fantastic damage. That normally scares them off. And then they just sit there with the soup, killing my wave instantly. And it's so funny. I'm just like, please, I'm begging you, just cancel. They're not even in it anymore. It's not doing any damage, but they're just so soup pilled. So they want to sit there and just have the soup going. They're just soup pilled. They just love it.
Once you get the shard, it keeps making poop boys.
Yeah, but
That's
3
the
minutes
thing.
into the game, you don't have a fucking
I know.
shard.
I know.
Turn the soup off when it's done its job. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, what annoys me is the warlocks who will stand there souping when you just need a fucking glimmer.
Yeah, that's
And
the
you're
other
like,
one.
can you please glimmer me? And they're like, well, I've got
No, just soup it. I'm a
Just
soup
soup it
pillar.
up.
I have to admit, I am soup pilled. I love the soup.
It's so
Just
fun.
slap it
Warlock
down.
is the most fun he's ever been.
He's so much fun.
Yeah, so Notch has done the demi pull twice now. As Ari says, evidence
I
that
think
it's an
it is
intentional
We'll
play.
intentional.
see. We'll see.
Can he go for the triple?
I think he did it intentionally. I didn't want to like say it because you never know, but he's done it twice in a row now, so it seems pretty pog.
I've just been watching top lane. How's the rest of the life going? Because top lane's not going great for Radiant. Bot lane is pretty equal for Radiant, and mid pretty equal as well. A little bit behind, but getting the runes.
Christ, this is game 2. Whew.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, the other
I'm not
one
doing
was-
game 3. I can tell you that.
No,
I'm
me
tired.
neither. Sorry, players, but game 3's. I think Jonas has cast them because it's daytime for him.
I'm a
2 years
I'll
ago,
do
when I was
game
a
three. Give me
young sprite, I could do all 3 games without trouble. But I'm old now. I'm old and tired.
True.
Oh, Notch, he's taken. Okay, it's.
All right,
gonna be
he
really
doesn't
bad
know
for
what he's
Storm
doing.
Eagle.
He
Yeah,
doesn't
does
know
not
what he's doing.
this thing.
And yet he is slaying. How can
He
you
doesn't
complain?
know what he's doing. Clay.
He's taken
He's
2 levels
maxing
in
the
Shadow
heal.
Word.
This is
It's
shocking.
really bad. It's really bad. It may not matter. But-
It does matter. You're
If
missing
he had
out.
upheaval there, maybe 2 kills, you know? Especially if he had 2 levels in upheaval, that's really good.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Jeff
attack.
against Bad Lads.
No.
And what?
No.
What happened?
No, Teddy. He went back to base to heal, and then he tried to TP back in, but he self-cancelled
Oh,
the
he
TP,
cancelled it.
and now he has to walk back there, and the game is over.
We can stop watching. It's over.
The onslaught to get back to lane is really funny.
That's so sad. Oh. And
only
I've got
had-
six.
yeah,
and
He's
he's
level 6.
He only has 13 last hits. This ain't the one.
I don't think
Is
he
this
knows what he's
evil
doing either.
Teddy?
No, it's not that one.
It's a different
Hence
Teddy.
why his name is Teddy, not that one.
Yeah, but he might have just. Oh, he's called. Oh, sorry. Yeah, Teddy, not that one. Okay. I can respect. I love Teddy's. Good job, Teddy. Keep it going, brother. I wonder if he's also bold. I don't think Winston's played much tree.
Yeah, I was a bit surprised by the tree pick, but I don't know. The hero is, I guess it's a BKB pissing stun, right? But
Yeah.
I feel like at some point PA has Ags, and every time she gets tree ulted, she presses her E button and gets out of it instantly.
Yeah. What are you gonna do? Even if she's stood there in tree ult, I guess it gives her more time to
Well, she
to-
can't hit you, and you
You'll
can hit her.
slam.
You know.
Yeah. That is the thing.
Well, look,
And it
they've
sets
got a
up for
Wraith
the
King,
slam,
so I'm
too.
sure they'll be fine.
Wraith King possible.
Oh, this is trouble for not.
Man, I don't. I think NPR can build Silver Edge. I believe that's a possibility on Dawn, but I don't think it's an ideal item. I think you're probably just going. Fuck. Why can I not? Why is my brain dead? What's the double hit item? Echo Saber. Echo Saber shards.
Get the double hit item.
It was an accurate description, alright?
It was. We knew what it was. If they'd called it double hit item instead of Echo Saber, would people still buy it?
I think more people would buy it. They'd be like, oh, I know what that does now.
Yeah, I wish that items were named a little bit more like Basher, Skull Basher. I know what that does. It bashes. I'm with you. Like fucking Blitz Knuckles. It makes it hit faster. Blitz Manta Style. I have no idea what that does.
Yeah, what's a Manta? It should make you swim really fast or something. It doesn't make sense.
Would you get a Vanguard?
Battlefield.
It sounds kind of in there battle-y, but I wouldn't think of it as a shield, you know?
Yeah, a Vanguard like
yeah, well, you generally think of the Vanguard as being
forces.
Yeah, he's at the front of the army. No, they're at the front, aren't they?
Is that the
Oh, it's at the rear.
Vanguard,
No, you're
Vanguard
right.
is
It's
the
the
front.
rear. You're right. It doesn't seem suitable for an offlaner.
But you think of it as like a defensive, like to defend against enemy incursions onto your troops.
Yeah, that's true. You're right.
Vanguard is the leading part of an advancing military
thought it was
formation.
the front.
It is the front.
It is the front. I'm wrong.
Riley is incorrect.
Listen to Riley. Like when they talk about something being in the Vanguard, it means like at the front. But then Riley was so sure of himself.
I thought.
No, at the back it's called the pussies.
Oh, the rear echelon.
Yeah.
Is what I'm.
Yeah, of course. Sounds exactly the same as Vanguard. Can I just say that Teddy took a full quap everything there and was basically fine, and she's level 8, but he keeps going back to base because he's never getting these runes. We've said it before. A little rotation, even just to get the runes.
Someone can help you. But I think if I could get any support to do something, it would just be a consistent 6-minute rotation for the rune.
No upheavals, by the way, on this warlock. He's not getting any upheavals.
Pretty wild build.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. You say wild, I think.
I'm gonna say he Notch. If I ever see you say anything about Dota on my channel again, I'm gonna remind you of this build.
Oh, I say not a warlock.
But the good thing is he's not soup built, right? You can't deny that. He is free of soup.
They killed the carry. Got him.
So at this point, this kind of like how Dota's really interesting.
Yo!
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Alright, that's a ban for this lad. He just said, fuck Bournemouth.
Yeah, get him out of here.
Pal, fucking scummer. Or you're a pumpy scum, one of the two.
That's your Facebook friend 4Dick. He's your twin opposite.
He's
your
the
evil twin.
Force Dick.
4Stick, that was it.
Not ever.
Bournemouth is not POG, but it's definitely not worth saying fuck Bournemouth.
Nice job,
Just not,
Alistair.
that's the point. It's not that it's so bad, it's just it's not worth it.
S-basso T just
Level
resumed
5
for 3
warlock.
months. Roses
No
are red,
upheaval.
violets are blue, team spherical is runder than you.
It's just get a point in it. What are you doing, maxing Shadow Word?
I was going to say something valuable and important. I forgot. No, I remember. So at this, you remember when it was like 14-2 for Radiant last game,
The last game, yeah.
and they were crushing, and it was the same. It was less net worth lead than this now.
Yes,
10
it was.
minutes in.
Right.
Just say it's interesting how
Mrs.
Dota's
F's
like that.
forgotten her keys, so I'm going to just put it on... I'll put it on Quap. We'll watch Quap.
Let's follow Quap around. So what Quap isn't doing, unfortunately, is not killing bot, which NPR is. But
which...
if there's anyone you want to spend a bit of time watching, I'd say Quap's up there. Let's continue. Null tally. I think I could work that one out.
Blink Dagger is... yeah, I'm with you there. It lets you blink.
Yeah.
And maybe blink isn't descriptive in and of itself, but there's so many.
Now, would you work out Tango?
Tango, no, I would not.
I don't feel like Tango has a strong
years.
wood consumption sort of a vibe to it.
No.
Sounds like it's just a dance, you know?
The one that jumps out at me, Armlet of Mordigian. I mean, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's a struggle.
Just
I'd
never,
also,
ever gonna figure that one out.
I mean, Scythe of Vice. I'd guess it's a Scythe you cast on someone because Vice is, you know,
I
even
would
though it's not
assume-
spelled right.
Yeah, I would
it's
assume
a
it
Vice.
does the same as I would assume it's a Rod of Atos. And Rod of Atos, that seems like it would lift you. It just none of it is.
Actually, Tango is a soft drink, so I could maybe see the consumption aspect
Oh.
of that. You know,
Yeah.
I'm not even watching Quap anymore.
We need to keep it on
I'm
Quap
looking
Cam
in
only.
I'm looking at the shop. She has got
She's just
a.
going through the shop. Yeah, that's
Yeah, yeah.
great.
She's gonna gank down here on the tree.
Yeah, this is important. This is actually
Tree
good. We got some
in
content.
trouble. Here
Oh,
comes
Teddy.
Teddy.
Teddy
Huh?
cowards out. He doesn't feel
Teddy?
confident going in with Bleak coming over, and
Dire's
Who could
bottom
blame him?
tower is under attack.
I can. I think you die for your team. I think it's important that even if it's bad, you sets an example, right? Monkey
Yeah.
King Bar. What would you imagine that does? Because of course Monkey King is
Monkey-
not just a hero in Dota, but also a famous.
it's a pretty damaging staff
floor
in
figure.
IRL lore, is it not?
Yeah. I think it lets him fly, if I remember correctly. He can like fly in a cloud, but I'm not well versed in my Chinese lore. I think he like uses it to break out from underneath a
Dire's middle
mountain.
tower is under attack.
Pretty sure.
I can
that's
see. I'd see that as being high damage, which Monkey King Bar is.
Yeah.
I could get that
Radiant's
one.
bottom tower is under attack.
Crystallis, it sounds enough like crits that I could be on board for it.
Yeah, it's just crit misspelled, isn't it? I'm
Yeah,
there.
but
I'm with you.
Daedalus I'd struggle with. I think that's some
Daedalus-
kind of tinkering invention, you know?
Yeah, Daedalus was a Greek mythological hero who built things.
Yeah, that is
Built
correct.
a lot of things. I don't know if I would assume
Dire's middle tower
that it's
is
just
under
a big
attack.
stick that
Massive
lets you hit
damage
hard,
crossbow.
yeah. Meteor hammer, I'm absolutely with you. Yep, I know exactly what a meteor hammer does. Drops meteor from the sky. Here we
Whoa,
go.
this is some ultis. This is some ultis used for these supports. Who
A
can
couple
blame him?
supports,
Who can blame him when it looks
5
that cool?
heroes. They did get them, and now they potentially could take a tier 1.
Those are
maybe
very
get
important
another
kills to
pick
get,
off.
and just to let those supports know, we're not going to let you go near our fucking towers. You better
Yeah,
stay
yeah.
in your fucking place.
Has been
And it opens up more things too. I love the shadow word on the golem, just to send them up there and punch the tower.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Nothing much has changed.
Okay.
The Dire continues to dominate.
Orchid Malevolence would not know.
Radiant's top tower has
Oh yeah,
A
we'll continue
thing.
with this bit because it's kind of interesting. Would you presume to know what a tango was just from the name?
No.
No, it's in a weird one. I don't know
It
why
is
they're
a
called
weird one.
tangos.
Yeah, why are they? Anyone in chat? Do you know why they're called tangos?
Radiant's top
Named after the
tower
soft
is
drink,
under
I think.
attack.
Let's have a look. Let's look at trivia.
I think more recently they've been getting better with the names.
So,
Like-
in the original Dota, Tango's full name was Ancient Tango of Esifashion.
Okay.
Its active ability was called Eat a Tree or Ward up to the 2017 patch, because of course you used to be able to eat wards.
You can eat
Yep.
words with them. He can't.
But
anymore.
why it's called a tango, I don't know. Because it takes two, the item and the tree. I don't mind that.
tango.
Wow.
If it did, then you'd have to use
Clever
two
man.
tangos every time you. I mean, it looks like a leaf with some bits of, like, magical grapes lying in it. There's no reason for it to be called a tango.
If they were called magic grapes, you would get the point immediately.
Dire's top tower is under
Bleak
attack.
Giant and Llama just kind of chilling.
Oh, here
Here's a Dawn ult. Kablam!
Comes a death.
Yeah, you can't farm under their thing. Level 8 Warlock.
Dire's top tower
0
They
points in
spotted him, I
upkeep.
think.
All right, this is a disgrace. A kill notch.
Oh, they're going for the fight. Sadly, no soup to keep them away.
Just imagine if he was standing here heaveling.
Yeah, he doesn't. He's just walking about. He has nothing to do.
Why are they still fucking
Has no
about?
people.
Oh, these lads.
Fight.
The primal goes down, but unfortunately, so will. Oh, LDC is doing a lot of work here.
He
Gets
dies.
the Dawn, but dies. Bleak Giant,
Jesus,
what
Larry.
are you doing?
He's gonna get a kill.
Dire's Dire's middle tower is under
Where's his
attack.
friend?
Radiant's
His
bottom
friend is too
tower
low
is under
to
attack.
continue the skirmish.
He did get a kill. I thought that
It's a
was
good
him.
question why Eagle
I thought
was
he
there,
had his ult
but-
up
but
still.
No one can answer.
I wouldn't worry
Notch.
about it too much.
Notch, please take upheaval. It's the best spell on Warlock, and you've literally
Radiant's
saved it
bottom
until you
tower is
can
under
level
attack.
up nothing else. He's gonna take stats next. Gonna get the tower.
This is so fucking offensive to me.
It's
I'm gonna have to
really
send
bad.
it to Slacks.
It's so bad.
Yeah,
It's
someone
his
said
best
if
spell.
he goes shard first item now as well.
Oh god, I hope so. Get the shard without leveling it.
But this can't be the first time he's been allowed to play Warlock. Right?
No,
Let me look
I
at their
just
strat
wanna.
page.
I
Let's see if he's...
he is a level. He's gold badge Warlock. So this is really bad for Notch. Just embarrassing.
International League strats.
But I'm
And they're billionaires.
Yes, they are.
invisibility.
They've played Warlock 3 times and won with it every time. And it's been played by Notch every time.
Honestly.
So at no point has their coach said, "Are you sure about this no upheaval build?"
Nutkin, are you the coach?
No, Notkin.
Like, here's the thing. If you're whipping noobs with this dog shit build, don't get me wrong. Fatal Bonds is still an amazing spell. But Upheaval with Shard turns his hero into, like, 10x of what he used to be. It's so much better. If Sylar is saying, nah, fuck all that, don't get Upheaval, it's bollocks, I'm not being funny.
He's an idiot.
He's wrong!
Yeah.
Silos, this is the first time he has Max Shadow Word. This is out of nowhere. No one could have seen this one coming.
It's really bad.
Like, this is the dumbest
traumatic.
fucking build. He's not
This is
even
tr-
getting the shard. Plague, I'm
really
so
bad.
angry, I'm going to tell you to shut the fuck up and let me continue ranting. This is offensive to mine eyes. I know he's seen me play this fucking hero, and he's just fucking up. Carry on, Plague.
I was going to say, this is
comes
traumatic
the big
for
old-
Eri. You know, this is
Kablam!
all demon houses where he thinks they're balanced, then someone goes, no, no upheaval Warlock, and just loses.
Yeah.
But they're winning. They can't complain. They are winning.
Radiant's bottom
I think a huge. This might be another buff to Warlock, which he doesn't need at the moment, but a nice quality of life thing. When you cast the Golem, just have it at auto attack. Just have it
No,
at
don't do
auto-attack,
that.
whatever's
Just
next to
fucking
it.
attack with it.
But it's hard to, because you wanna cast that down, then press Fatal Bonds, then Upheaval.
So you can just
If-
press
if
F2 and direct your golems.
Yeah,
And
but
you
if
don't
you're
want them
trying
to just
cast
auto-attack. You
Upheaval-
want them to, like, Muller a support or something.
It-
Like,
Yeah,
if you're
I'm
not
saying,
doing
like-
anything, there's no reason not to press F2.
Yeah, but when you are trying to do something and your Golem's just
You're
standing
not.
there
You're
blindly.
upheavaling.
Yeah,
And if you
I
are,
wish-
you can just press Control right-click and they'll go on that
are
unit.
scanning.
Oh, can you do that?
Yes!
Yeah.
I didn't know. Okay, I didn't know you could do that.
Hello!
I think people in chat are right. I don't think this is a guide thing. I think this is a Dota Plus thing. I think he got W level 1 for that fight to defend his Pudge.
Oh,
And then from that point on, Dota Plus has
telling
said
him-
the people who
yeah,
get W level 1 go this build.
because they're
And
idiots.
they've guided him to this
Yep.
this foolishness.
Yeah, but the guy
And
doesn't
he's
make
not
you
brave
pick.
enough to stand up and say.
The guy
Radiant's
doesn't
middle
make
tower
you
is
pick.
under attack.
If you ticked yes, guide me, and it chose your spell speed, I'd understand.
It shows you a percentage, Ted. Have you ever fought
But
the
you're
percentage?
a human man. Yes,
No,
I will
you're
pick
not.
whatever the
You
fuck
are
I
the-
want.
You are the slave to the golden sheen of the percentage.
Well,
I've
talk
been a-
says to Max Healson!
It's not
been a-
talk.
I've
This
been
is the AI. This is the AI overlords telling you to.
But
to
so
try to
here's the
get your
thing:
W.
the AI overlord is basing it on when other people have picked this. This
Yeah.
is also what they've picked. So when you
Yep.
follow the Dota Plus guide, if you are
Dire's
going
bottom
wrong,
tower is under attack.
you're following
will
other
lead you
people who've
astray.
gone wrong. It's like a path that leads off a cliff that is well trodden. It's still not a good path.
Here we go. He's got upheaval. He's ready. He's not going stats.
Yeah,
I'm
but will he
disappointed.
cast it? Oh, I don't really like this
He
upheaval spell. It's
It took Upheaval literally the last moment he
Radiant's
could.
top tower has fallen.
It's just so bad.
He could have gone stats, Riley. He could have gone stats.
You have to click a different button to go stats, though.
You do. I'm big stats fan.
Are you?
On Troll Warlord, I only
I'm a
get like
stats fan. Skibbity-bidi-bidi-bidi-bidi-bidi.
I feel like half the carry heroes I play, I skip one of their spells and just get stats.
That one got me. Sorry. It's just really dumb.
Really stupid. That's my kind of joke.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Oh god. Yeah, I only mentioned that the Warlock build. I wouldn't know if PA is going a dumb build or Pudge is going a dumb build or whatever. I see Warlock because I play Warlock, so I know, but I think a lot of people's dumb builds fly under their radar because we're just not as familiar with the hero.
I think this Treant build is probably the most objectionable one at the moment. I think you're supposed to just get a shard at 15 minutes. It's very strong. Yeah, Ted, save that one for next year for the compendium. I'm a stats man, and people would love that.
No, but you can't have anything copywritten.
It's a parody. It's not.
Yeah, but you've got to have this give it up, or it doesn't work.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Don't tell me what would be the worst or wouldn't be the worst voice line for a compendium. I am the best at coming up with the worst voice lines for compendium.
What was the other one that not the caster spells because that one was good. Oh yeah.
Isn't there enough? Have there only been 2?
I think so.
I don't think there's only been 2. Can't remember. I mean, if there was a third, it was clearly not very memorable.
I'm pretty sure there's only been 2.
Please, lads, cast your spells!
That's iconic.
I don't
Really
think it is. No one bought it. It's
one.
just for the Discord, lads. That's it.
I almost exclusively use the lost the ability to speak voice line. It's so good. Oh my god. You got a fan.
He's got a fan. Warlock has taken the Ag Shard with 1 point of upheaval.
Radiant are scanning.
he has actually bought it.
Yeah.
That's so funny. He didn't even try the second Tormentor. He just straight up bought his own shard with 1 point in upheaval. This guy's a hero.
I do like buying the shard on Warlock, but I max upheaval, so you know, little different.
So Eagle's going, I think, the correct build for this game, and just all you have to do is E yourself out of tree ulti. So get the Ags early. Don't worry about BKB.
I should do stop being cool. That would be good.
But no one would get that outside your community. That's the problem. There'd be no one who gets why you do that in a stupid voice.
A guy just told me he had my announcer pack and had no idea I streamed.
That's true.
No one exists outside. They either stumble in here like a drunk into a bar that just happens to be open late, and goes, "Oh, this place is well, it's shit, but it'll do." Or they're a goon that's been here since the beginning. Like, that's literally the only way people find this stream, or anything I do is by accident.
Do I get a percentage of it, given it's my... Do I get to claim it's mine? The stop being cool.
Stop being cool!
Stop being cool.
I'll give you 1% of everything it makes.
Hell yes. Alright, let's do it.
Enjoy your tenants.
10 pence.
Oh, Eagle has been swap-a-doodled and is in grave danger. But in goes the Pudga, and of course the Rock. That's only the Aegis. There's the Golem.
Kablam!
Look at the Heevel! Look at the Heeveling!
Second life on Larry Llama.
I believe that was the first usage of the double facial bonds, and it did indeed fuck them up.
It did indeed fuck them up. Really, they are all perishing.
Hey, I didn't watch. Oh, he did use up people.
That's a dieback.
Yeah, he did.
That
It's
is
not
that
very
is
impactful
something
'cause
of a
it's only
dieback.
level 2.
Yeah, the double fatal bonds because it stacks. It's enormous when pulled off correctly.
And they have no purges, so
Yeah, because that now gives you 56% shared damage.
Yeah, it's huge.
Well,
it's essentially a DP.
you know what? It's the
that
rare quick game.
Oh, the upheaval with the little the minor imps. I love these little guys.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Any hero that just makes other little dudes and doesn't have to control them. That's the big thing. If I don't
that's
have
true,
to do anything,
actually.
Radiant's middle barracks has fallen.
they just do their own thing.
well, there we go.
Yeah, we can call it. I'm not even being funny.
You can ban PA in future. Well, this is sadly the end of the Goon, the Bad, and the Uglies run.
Yeah.
They never got the chance to learn for next time.
I mean, it's pretty staggering, really. But, I mean, a lot of these teams, they're up against Eagle, who is, of course, Ancient 4.
Ancient 4 Eagle.
So, questionable about why he's in. But then, of course, he did pick Spectre into PA because he's an Ancient gamer.
I don't think
shit.
it's questionable that he's in this tournament. I think it's questionable that he's Ancient 4.
I would
one way
agree
or
with
the other,
both
but my-
statements.
What I said was Eagle says he deserves Ancient 4.
Yeah, so therefore
If
he
he
should not
believes
be
he
in this
deserves
tournament.
it, he shouldn't be in this
Then
tournament.
he shouldn't be in this
You
tournament.
can't have it both ways on
Precisely,
Eagle.
yeah.
You can't be, oh, I'm Ancient 4.
Oh, he's D-ranked to Ancient 1. Yes, of course. But bear in mind, Eri, he deserves to be Ancient 4. A lad who has been in the in-houses for years. I'm Ancient 4, yeah. Yeah, I'm Ancient 4.
Would you
Well,
give
here
it
we
away
go.
so easily?
Give what away?
Ancient 4?
If I was Ancient 4, I would be horrified. And I would say, I'm so sorry, lads, and I would attempt
Yeah.
to D-rank as quickly as possible.
I'd start checking
do
your
the same.
previous history for if there was just random like 20 Meepo games in a row. If you got to Ancient 4,
Exactly.
who's he paid to boost him?
I mean, I do think if I just played support and I could definitely get through Legend. I played with plenty of Legend gamers that are fucking dog shit.
Yeah.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack.
And most of the people that fucking just level up just play one or two heroes for weeks. Just win the games, job done. Oh well, this is fucking over, isn't it?
It's a comeback for a fight here. Oh, big ult by Notch. Hog. Oh, I think that has won it for them.
Wraithing died in Fountain to the Fatal Bonds. The double Fatal Bonds, I think.
Oh, the toggle? Interesting decision there from the Wraith King.
I think it's more a question of will LDC get a rampage or not at this point.
Yeah, you could call
Nope.
it.
He gets crit down and
He
gets
got
a
it!
rampage
He does.
to
He
death.
does. Is he gonna get 2? He doesn't get 2.
Go ahead and type it, boys. Yeah,
He's done
they're
it.
out.
They've done it. GG.
The Goon, the Bad, and the Ugly are out of the tournament.
We knew it was gonna happen. We didn't think it was gonna be such a quick game. But you know what? We're back on schedule.
I'm just surprised that they gave them Warlock and PA.
And
Two heroes that we know to be good. Everyone knows these heroes are good, and they just let them both through.
But they did ban Oracle. Oh no, sorry, that was Billionaires that banned Oracle.
Yeah.
And Clinks, Marcy,
Oh, fuck me.
Kunkka.
Yeah. Great,
Can't remember what the fourth man was.
wonderful.
I mean, at the end of the day, you probably got to swap one of those out for PA. Oh well, such is Dota 2.
Siler, I mean, sorry, you're not the coach for Goon, the Bad, and the Ugly. Do they have a coach? Because if not, they need one.
No, he's the coach of Billionaires, I believe.
Like, these lads need a coach. LDC putting in a dominating performance. LDC. I'm kind of tempted to watch the next game, but at the same time, who's it between? If it's a lower bracket game, it'll be mercifully quick.
It's Jeff, NC4F3OB team versus someone in the lower brackets.
It is a lower bracket game.
And
Should
I
be
believe Ezifex is currently in a game of his own that he might have to abandon to come play it.
Oh. I mean,
quite funny.
Here's my problem is that if you think about it, it's going to be a dub, isn't it? If it's Jeff against a lower bracket run.
I don't know who they're against. Maybe they could be against a good team.
What's the schedule, Larry? He's in game as a level 5 Nature's Prophet.
Versus Bad Lads.
Oh, the Bad Lads are bad, though, aren't they?
Bad Lads are Bird Rocket Hunter Jesper Savik. They're not fantastic.
They're not fantastic. In fact, as the name suggests, they are bad. I've told Hunter that I will watch, and if possible, cast his game. But you know.
So in the group stage, Bad Lads finished 6th with a losing record. And I've received a gift. Hold on, I'll open that in a sec. So the Bad Lads. Is that BA? Oh, this fucking thing. BA, is that the Bad Lads? That's Biggest Academy. BL is Bad Lads. So they beat Stinky and Spherical and GFG, and they lost to everybody else.
Yeah.
So Stinky finished bottom. GF and G finished just above them with a single win. And the other team that Bad Lads beat was... what is that? TS? Spherical? Oh, Team Stray? No, they beat Team Stray. So they beat the bottom 3 teams who had, between them, a record of 116, 107, and 017. So Bad Lads only managed to beat the 3 worst teams in the tournament, excluding Hooligoons and iShitters. So 3 of the 5 worst teams, that was their only wins, and they lost 2-0 to everybody else. So they're gonna lose. The Bad Lads are gonna lose. Wait, who are they playing? Jeff?
Jeff.
They're gonna lose to Jeff. There's no doubt in my mind they're gonna lose to Jeff. It's a single elim. They're out. They're out. Let's have a look here. I received a gift. It is... It's just I'm trying to view it in my armory. All items. Unwrapped gift. As promised, 1 granny. This is from Rami.
Oh. he probably sent that 30 days ago when you first added him.
Thank you. Unfortunately, I already received one.
Somebody else.
I already got one. I'm so sorry. Somebody beat you to it. On the day, I believe, actually. Or 2 days later, somebody gave me the snap set. There it is.
Well, that might mean I can get my AM set if Krieg is still around.
Yes. So we might have to do a little bit of a switcheroo. Yeah, Eri, if you want it, how do we gift it to Eri? Snailfire? Equipped? Owned.
Can you re-gift in this game? I assume you can.
Clear gift?
I don't know. Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
How?
I think you just do the same as before. I've re-gifted something. Maybe they've changed it, but I doubt it.
I don't think you can re-gift, to be honest.
Roberta says, you can't, I'm sure.
Oh, maybe, well, just like with the Vanguard, I might just be wrong. I'm certain.
Yeah, try clearing the gift and see if that makes it work.
Nope.
Unlucky. Well, you got 2 of them now. The rich get richer. Disgusting.
I'm sorry. But then again, I can't seem to gift anything. So maybe I can. Do I have to go to a friend and try to gift it that way?
I think that's what, yeah. But maybe,
Could report Eri's profile instead. I don't know how to do it.
Work.
Go to Armory.
You go, yeah.
All
I
items.
think it can't be a set you've unbundled.
I haven't unbundled it. Do it from Steam inventory. I don't know. We'll fart around with that later.
Items that were previously received as a gift cannot be wrapped again for 1 month. So
1 month. There you go, Eri. 1 month. It was
They
still
passed the
bundled.
parcel
I
again.
never unbundled it. I never unbundled it. If anyone saw me unbundle it, do please announce so I can point out that you're an idiot. Look, it's still got the fucking thing on it. Look. This is a bundle containing other items. I did not unbundle it. I would not be so foolish.
So 30 days. 30 days until Eri
All
gets
right,
his
there we
gift.
go. Eri, set a reminder.
All right. Well, I am going.
Yeah, I'm
Jim,
gonna
guys, good
go as
evening.
well. I don't want to watch
Well,
an obvious
GG.
dub.
Yeah, I am gonna watch it. So
All right,
if,
good luck.
Someone's streaming it. hit me up.
Who's casting this game in chat? I can chuck a raid at you.
Yeah, give him an old raid. I'll hop in the Discord with him.
Do it. Let me see. Who's in the GTI channels casting? I don't see anybody. No one's casting this. All right. Well,
Somebody should cast it. Come on, guys.
let's have a look.
I
Twitch
could cast
Dr.
it.
Jonas.
Do I have Oh, Dr. Jonas is on it. Let me find him.
He is not online.
How do I cast Twitch Studio? Here we go.
Good luck, cock.
Easy peasy.
Let me know when you're live. What's your? Are you? Say
think
something
it's-
in chat so I know who to
I
rate.
think it's just Cock Wobblemeister.
Have I seen
me-
the pig racing? Redless, I have not. I don't know what you're talking about. Is this on YouTube?
Season 10 brings on the arrival of our most dynamic racetrack to date.
Wow, these lads are taking it seriously. League of Pigs. Season 10 brings on our most dynamic racetrack to date. Oh, that's what I'm
Okay,
watching this evening. Are you live?
Start stream. Go live. I'm live.
Are you?
I think so, yeah.
Alright, we're raiding Riley. Nope, unrecognized command. I typed it wrong. Hold on, let me try that again.
I think it's raid rather than host now, right?
Yeah, it is raid, but I
yeah,
typed.
yeah.
I misspelt raid.
Ah. Oh, we're going.
Oh, I'm in. Alright, somebody get in here with me. I'm not doing this thing on my own.
Somebody
And
hop
Ari,
in and cast with.
if you wouldn't mind.
Cast with Riley. All right,
up,
here goes
guys?
the raid. Enjoy.
Cheers. Thank you, Ted.
GG's.
It's all right.
Have
I'll
a
see
good
you
one.
guys later.